phone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-811-7033, 800-811-7033, 800-811-7033.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
It's not just a holiday, it's a triumph over one of our darkest moments in American history. On Friday, June 19th, celebrate true freedom at the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center's annual Juneteenth Jubilee. Start your day with Opal's Walk for Freedom, a walk commemorating Dr. Opal Lee's advocacy to make Juneteenth a federal holiday. Then enjoy live music, food, family-friendly activities, and more. Plus, free admission. June 19th, thanks to the Fifth Third Foundation. Learn more and plan your visit at freedomcenter.org.
Looking for your next career opportunity? Come to the Cincinnati Works Career and Resource Fair Thursday, June 4th at Washington Park from 11 till 3 p.m. Connect with over 35 local employers and resource providers dedicated to eliminating barriers to employment. No matter your background or experience, there's a place for you. It's a day of possibilities, Thursday, June 4th from 11 till 3 p.m. at Washington Park with local DJs and giveaways every half hour. The Cincinnati Works Career and Resource Fair, where everyone finds their path to success.
The bar's set with Top Shelf Country Cruise, and 2027 is taking it even further. You're not going to want to miss this. Sail aboard the luxurious Celebrity Summit, departing from Tampa, stopping at Bimini, Key West, and Cozumel, and catch performances by Riley Green, Chris Young, Lauren Elena, and Randy Houser. Introducing the exclusive Veranda Plus stateroom with these amazing perks. Embarkation day lunch, daily breakfast in blue, afternoon hors d'oeuvres, and a beverage package, all included. Reserve now at TopShelfCountryCruise.com.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit OutdoorStewards.org.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it, so can you.
For free help, call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. A message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and CDC.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
I guess I called AA because alcohol didn't work anymore. Drinking used to give me a sense of meaning in life. I called AA not knowing what to expect. Certainly not cheerfulness, but that's what I got. People had humor. They seemed to be at ease. I hung around. Now I feel much more comfortable with myself and the people around me. Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
Sentencing is being ordered for a man convicted on charges stemming from a vehicle crash that left 3 people dead in Butler County. The accident happened in December of last year near River Road and Hooven Avenue. Investigators say that Brandon Begley was speeding when he hit the victim's car. Begley pleaded guilty in April to 3 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide and was sentenced Monday to 9 years in prison. A man found guilty in the 2025 killing of a neighbor in Forest Park is learning his fate. Police say 18-year-old Jaden Smith went to a home on Northland Boulevard to address a bullying situation regarding his younger sibling. At the home's front door, Smith got into a verbal spat with the juvenile boy and, according to investigators, was fatally shot by the juvenile's father, Dominic Elahi. He was found guilty on the charges in the case last month and yesterday was sentenced to 21 years to life in prison. Many Queen City drivers are seeing dramatically lower prices at the pump this week. AAA reports the average price of regular fuel locally is now $4.02 per gallon. That's 51 cents less than a week ago. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky, it's a bird.
It's a plane. Lincoln, 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 Bobinkin, Bonana, Pineapple, Binkin, Feet, Fine, Mominkin, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. I'm just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, the Lincoln Ware Show, till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is Tuesday. We've got a lot going on around the tri-state, the nation, and the world. And I hope Sharon is listening. I left my phone in the car. She's been trying to call me all morning, and the phone is in the car. I was charging it up, and Cadillac put the chargers in the dumbest place ever. You put it in there, and you forget where it is. Anyway, so sorry about that, Sharon, but you can text me, and you can text me on the, just text me, and I'll get it on the iPad, okay? I saw she's fired up. Why won't you call me back? Where are you? Okay. Jeez, I left. And then I only found out about it that I left it right at 10 o'clock. I didn't have time to run and get it. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Here we go. Somebody on YouTube said, here we go. Yes. All right. There's a lot going on. The Reds, oh, man. This team, they can't even beat the bad teams. Kansas City is a bad team. Couldn't even beat the bad team. But we didn't have we had some minor league pitchers they called up. And, man. Then they had this other minor leaguer to come up they called up to take Ellie De La Cruz's place, Arroyo, and he looks like he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay. He was a little nervous, struck out 3 times. He did get a hit in the 9th inning, but the Reds were clobbered. I mean, they lost like 8-2, maybe 8-2, I think. But these cats got to hit when they've got people on board. They just can't hit with people on board. So it's going to be I thought maybe if the Reds do great, football season will be here fast. When the Reds are horrible, it just drags on through the dog days of summer. Yes. Ohio counties are going to receive some funding grants. And he's supporting workforce needs, attracting new residents to Ohio, or helping longtime residents stay in the communities they love. He says, housing matters. The projects we support through the Welcome Home create safe and affordable housing options for families today, while building momentum for future generations to live their very best lives. And he gave these grants to a whole lot of little small counties, but Cuyahoga County wasn't on the list, Franklin County or Hamilton County was not on the list. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, I guess he wants to get these little smaller counties some play. Yes. All right. Mount Healthy is leaving the Southwest Ohio Conference. They're going to join a new league. Josh Harden, who is the commissioner of the Cincinnati Metro Athletic Conference, announced that Mount Healthy will join the conference in the 2027-28 school year. Yeah. And I think that'll spice up that conference a little more with Mount Healthy being in there. Yeah. Mount Healthy is not, they turn out some pretty good teams every now and then. Mount Healthy. Mainly their basketball, pretty good. Well, I guess Trump cursed out Netanyahu. Yeah. Right when they were trying to get the peace agreement with Iran, Netanyahu amps up the bombing of Lebanon. And Trump called him and said, "What the F are you doing?" That's what they say that he said. But, normally they're so afraid. It seems like they're afraid of Netanyahu for some reason. I don't know. So, what can you say? So, he really ticked Trump off. I'm telling you, Trump made the phone call and chewed him out. We'll see. We will see. While in the meantime, Russia is attacking the Ukraine like nobody's business. And Ukraine is asking for help from the United States and the European countries. What is it about Ukraine that nobody seems to like? I don't know. But, yeah, man, the guy has to beg for everything that they get. Begging for everything that he gets. Nobody wants to just jump in there and help him. Unbelievable. I think we should have been helping Ukraine before we were over there messing with Ukraine. Messing with Iran. We should have been helping out Ukraine in that war. A store owner in South Carolina was found not guilty of shooting a black teenager in the back. Shooting him in the back. Unbelievable. He was running. I guess he had stole something from the store, and he was running, and the store owner shot him in the back. Unbelievable. And he was found not guilty. He said he was trying to protect his son. If a man is running away from you and you shoot him in the back, who are you protecting? Yeah, he was a Chinese guy. He owned Chikei Rick Chow. His name is Chikei Rick Chow. And the kid was 14 years old that he shot in the back. 14. 14 years old. And dude just blew him away. Blew him away. That was just crazy. Crazy that happened. A couple other things. Steph Curry has signed a long-term shoe deal. Not Nike, not any other shoe brand, but this is a Chinese brand, Lanning. And, hey, he went for the money. Long-term shoe deal, and I know they're paying him big bucks, probably more than Nike or anybody else would have paid him. So he's taking the money and run. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Unbelievable. Boy, 60 Minutes is blowing up. Oh, man. Scott Pelley. I guess they had a meeting, a news meeting with all the reporters and stuff. Scott Pelley got up there and accused CBS Barry Weiss of murdering 60 Minutes. And, man, people are leaving 60 Minutes like you wouldn't believe. I'm almost afraid what it's going to look like next season. They're doing all reruns now, but I just can't imagine what it's going to look like this fall. It probably won't look like the 60 Minutes we're used to seeing. And for Scott Pelley to blast him, and they say people gave him a standing ovation, and they were former 60 Minutes people were calling him and thanking him for, telling them like it is. So that means, hey, he wouldn't care if they fired him anyway. He said she was brought in to kill it, and she's been doing exactly that. Man. And he was talking about his boss. Oh, boy. That takes a pair. Yes. Unbelievable. I think California has their primary today. Will Bass hold her seat as mayor? Or what's going on out there? I'll tell you, I need to hear from somebody from California. Well, they're still asleep now. It's like 7 o'clock in California. But, the polls are now open, so we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. And this guy named Plattner, who has a swastika tattooed on his chest, and there's a few Democrats are backing him. Plattner is his name, Graham Plattner. And apparently his wife caught him texting some women, and it's a whole lot of stuff going on. Sanders endorsed Plattner in his bid to unseat GOP Senator Susan Collins. Said the working families face bigger issues than Plattner's marriage. We've got a housing crisis. People can't afford health care. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford to fill up their gas tanks. You almost have to take out a loan to fill up your gas tank nowadays. Yeah, take out a small loan. If you got a big truck, anybody's got those big pickup trucks like the Ford F-150, they cost like $150, $175 to fill up. That's just highway robbery there. That's just crazy. Unbelievable. All right, we might as well take a break now, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon, 12:30, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where legends get loud, real, and sometimes a little reckless.
Ricky Smiley on the Spot. No script, no rush. Just super real conversation.
This ain't your average talk show.
Let me thank me. Y'all want to talk about Ladero? That's just a piece of it. Catch the full episode of Ricky Smiley on the Spot wherever you get your podcast and on the Urban One Podcast Network at urbanonepodcast.com.
Please join me for prayer. Thank you, dear God, for my life, my family, my community, and my friends. I seek forgiveness of any sins I may have committed, and I pray that I will not repeat bad decisions. I pray today for others, including myself, for all of us in need of your mercy and grace. Although we may not know what our future holds, we accept your guidance and direction as we acknowledge that you are in total control of our destiny. We surrender all stress and doubts, all anxiety and worries, all misbeliefs and misinformation, all anger and hatred, all fears and trepidations, as well as all challenges and victories to your divine wisdom and infinite power. Please order my steps according to thy will and nestle my faith in your bosom for my ultimate protection from those who wish me ill. I love you, dear God, and I praise thy holy name. Hallelujah and amen.
If you have unfiled taxes or are in debt to the IRS, this is important news. Did you know the IRS has programs specifically designed to help people struggling with tax debt? Powerful tax assistance programs that can save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. A-rated by the Better Business Bureau, their award-winning tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $3 billion of tax debt for their clients. One call to Optima can start the process, helping to put an end to your worries about wage garnishment, asset seizure, and other aggressive IRS actions. Find the best options to solve your tax problems. Call the experts at Optima Tax Relief today for a free consultation.
Call 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688. 800-685-5688.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Is reviewing life insurance on your to-do list? Now's the perfect time to add it. A friend recently told me that securing life insurance sooner rather than later can help you lock in lower rates for years to come. So I bumped this up on my list and got it done. I called SelectQuote and couldn't believe how easy and affordable life insurance is. I'm 40 and got a $500,000 policy for $16 a month. My husband's also 40 and his $500,000 policy was only $18 a month. Plus, with SelectQuote's same-day coverage, there was no medical exam required, and we were covered by the time we hung up. Knowing I have this checked off my list feels amazing, but the peace of mind knowing my family is protected feels even better.
Call SelectQuote at 1-800-729-7070. That's 1-800-729-7070. Or go to SelectQuote.com to get your free quote today. That's 1-800-729-7070. Details on example rate at SelectQuote.com.
We are here for you. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Detective Green is not in today. I bet you she's training somewhere.
Yeah.
What have Ukraine done for black people? Nothing. Well, the guy thought he was stealing something.
Did you talk about the street takeover arrest?
Oh, yeah, I got that. Yeah. I forgot about that. Where is that? Yeah.
I was looking at those names. I couldn't tell where those folks came from.
See, they never come from here. Most of them are from out of town.
No, those folks from out of the country.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know it. I can't even pronounce their names.
That's what I was saying. I'm looking.
Damn.
Where they come from?
Jesus Christ. It's almost like they're Russian or something.
I want to say that, but I don't know.
I know. And the city is slow walking. I'm good. But thanks for asking. Okay. It's a big, rich town. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln, we're with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And I guess she's on some kind of training mission today. I don't know. Lieutenant Grant down at Crime Stoppers, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah, she's in training.
I figured that. I told Terrence, I said, she must be in training somewhere. Yes.
I'm holding it down for her.
All right. Who are we looking for today?
We're looking for Rafael Martinez. He is wanted by the Ohio Adult Parole Authority for felony parole violation. Mr. Martinez was originally charged with fraud. Rafael Martinez is also wanted by the Richland County Sheriff's Office for felony trafficking fentanyl, duty to inform, felony failure to provide a change of address, felony failure to appear, and felony failure to register. Rafael Martinez is a white male, 43 years old, 5'8", 160 pounds. Rafael Martinez has a history of assault and trafficking drugs and was last known to live in Mansfield, Ohio. Cincinnati Police District 4 is looking for Ronika Williams. Ronika Williams is wanted for felonious assault. On May 30th, 2026, during a physical altercation, Ms. Williams rammed her vehicle into a victim's vehicle. Then once the victim got out of the vehicle, Ronika struck the victim in the head with a metal padlock, causing serious physical harm. Ronika Williams is a black female, 41 years old, 5'6", 196 pounds. Ronika Williams has a history of theft and was last known to live on Ryland Avenue in Bond Hill. If anyone has information where police can find Rafael Martinez or Ronika Williams, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
I'm definitely calling. If I see Ronika, I'm definitely calling Crime Stoppers for her. Jeez.
Yeah, she sounds pretty violent. Pretty violent. But yes, that's who we're looking for today.
All right. We'll talk to you maybe tomorrow. I don't know.
I have training tomorrow, but I'm willing to do what I got to do to make sure we serve our citizens of Cincinnati.
All right. We'll talk to you.
All right. Take care.
All right. That's Lieutenant Grant from Crime Stoppers. And yeah, that Juanica, with a name like Juanica, you know she's bad. Yes. You don't want to have a wig on when you fight her because she'll snatch it off. She hit the guy's car when he got out. When he got out, she hit him in the head with a hammer. Oh, my goodness. Jeez. Everybody's so violent nowadays. All right, let's go to Harriet, who is a first-time caller. Harriet, how are you?
Hi, Mr. Ware. I'm okay.
What's going on?
I'm calling about our children being taken across the state for various reasons by CPS. I am a victim of this. And the bottom line is for profit. And we are being falsely accused and not being represented in court. I even called the National Action Network because I have called several agencies across Ohio trying to get help. And they have been, I guess, bombarded with calls as well, which they are meeting and trying to figure out how they're going to tackle this.
Yeah. Well, do you have somebody, your son or daughter was convicted of something and they shipped them?
No, my son is special needs.
Okay.
And so what I found out, he was what we call medically kidnapped for profit. And this also come after the billions of dollars of funding cut through DEI. And one of the cuts that no one really focused on was the disability. Mm-hmm. Race was at the forefront.
Okay, what you say he's special needs? Why did you end up in the court system anyway?
From false allegations. It was set up to have my son taken, and they did it by any means necessary. In my particular case, because this is different reasons, but in my particular case, Ohioans who had special needs children, we've been had this fight with the Department of Disabilities for now a couple of years of finding providers, and fundings are cut for the parents, but they somehow find funding for the state to take care of them. When my son was taken,
so did they say you couldn't take care of him? Is that what they told?
That they said a lot of reasons. They came up with one reason, and when I had presented all my evidence was suppressed in court. None of my witnesses were called.
Who was the judge? Who was the judge? You remember?
Judge, this is in Butler County.
Oh, I can't help you there. I could maybe make a phone call for you and get somebody to look at your case in Hamilton County, but I don't know anybody up in Butler except the sheriff. That's the only person I know.
He's a mess. But according to the National Action Network, Hamilton County, the concentration of children that has been taken is in the Cincinnati, Dayton, and Columbus area. That's the highest concentration of our children have been taken. I know of 4 other families children have been taken, and 3 of them are with children with special needs.
Well, okay, so did you get a lawyer?
I had, get this, Mr. Ware. So I first had a court-appointed lawyers. One quit within a month. The other one was appointed after he got all my evidence and shared with the prosecutor. I didn't hear from him for 2 months.
Jeez.
I even sold my cars to obtain another law firm retainer of $3,500. Mm-hmm. They never even filed a motion to even to be my lawyer and didn't show up for court. They were paid off.
Man.
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you. I don't know. I just don't know where to tell you to go now. I mean,
what I am calling for is I'm not alone, and there are other out there, and if they can call your show, either to put the numbers on, just to make everyone aware, because when someone hears CPS, they automatically go to the negative. Mm-hmm. Well, what did you do? But the statistics are 80% of CPS calls are false. Mm. And the bottom line, our children are taken for profit. It's very profitable for my son to be out of my home than in.
Yeah.
And when they did take them, they put them in a hospital where they were charging $4,000 a week.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of money. Jeez.
Yeah, and it doesn't stop there. So he needs more than one. He needs 2-on-1. So as far as caregivers, so they're paying the caregivers and the housing and the therapy. So everyone is profiting off of my child.
Yeah.
My child is worth over $1 million a year, and that's just my child.
All right.
And
Well, Harriet,
yes.
I know this is a long story, but
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I'm at a loss right now since you got lawyers and they fell down on the job. I just don't know what to tell you.
Because
I mean, you've done everything you needed to do. It looks like
I did everything, and also I called and I filed complaints with every agency that you can think of, but retaliation came after that. Yes, but
well, maybe somebody will call and they'll be able to help you.
Or if others are going through this,
Yes.
because strength in numbers will stop this.
Yes. If anybody else who had their kid sort of medically kidnapped.
Not just medical. There's different reasons of why our children are, but the bottom line is for profit. They can't. Slavery is abolished, but they got to make money off of our black and brown kids somehow.
All right. Well, hopefully somebody will call in and you keep listening, and hopefully we can get you some help.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your time.
Harriet, thanks for your call.
Thank you.
All right. Boy, that's a lot. Jeez. And she did everything, got lawyers, sold her car to get lawyers retained, and they fell down on the job. Unbelievable. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip After.
Jeez. Did they talk the message? Yeah. When you talk these messages, somebody call you and they leave a message and they try to transcribe it on the phone. Good morning, Mr. Weird.
Oh, man. Is it because they're not pronouncing your name, or is it because of the...
You know how they if you don't talk a certain way, they gonna mess this stuff up. I got all kind of stuff where they mess up. Oh, boy.
Well, at least they didn't call you Leon, Ware.
Right. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
They keep saying AI is going to take over. I just don't see it. It makes way too many mistakes. I use it a lot, and it makes a lot of mistakes. You got to double check everything it says, especially when it comes to information.
Unbelievable. And this one guy, Mitch Morris, it says, "Hey, Ms. Morris."
What?
Yeah, he was trying to say, "Hey, this is Mitch Morris," and they got Ms. Morris.
Oh boy. I don't know how I messed that up. That's kind of simple.
Crazy.
It must be the way these folks are talking. It's got to be. It's got to be what it is.
Yeah, they, rattle real fast and they can't pick up the word,
Yeah.
I think we know the Black Lion's real name, Kenneth Jones.
Oh, by the way, Mrs. Ware says she loves my impersonation of you. So listen, that's all I need to hear, Mr. Ware.
Please stop doing it, please. You sound like what's the comedian?
You said Cat Williams?
Cat Williams, yeah.
Oh boy.
You sound just like Cat Williams.
Well, according to Mrs. Ware, I have permission to break it out anytime I feel like it.
Well, she was fired up because I wasn't returning her call. I didn't know she was calling.
Well, it wasn't that. I'm not going to get into the conversation we had, but she told you why she was fired up. I heard you talking to her. She told you, so I'm not going to get into it.
Oh, boy. I tell you. Unbelievable. You just can't win. I forgot to charge my phone up last night, and I put it in the charger, and it's out of sight, and you just get out the car. You don't think about it.
It is.
And thank you for going to get my phone. I appreciate it.
I mean, if you wanted to hide it, there you go. Right. Even from yourself.
You did lock it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I hit the button, but I also double checked, pulled the doors.
Okay.
So, yes, sir.
All right. Just checking.
Yes, sir.
Laffy Taffy, the Laffy Taffy, the Laffy Taffy, the Laffy Taffy. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you on a Tuesday morning. And, boy, I can't believe these cats and this, what do they call it, street takeover. They caught these cats down near Paycor Stadium last night. And at least one of them was accused of drag racing. And the city leaders are slow walking, passing these laws to take the cars and do all kind of stuff. They're talking about it now, and these cats are still doing it, while City Hall is moving slow on the ordinances that's going to maybe stop these cats from coming into town doing this. But I don't know who these people are because the names, it's almost like they're Russian names or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was really confused about the names. I'm thinking, are they from the Middle East or are they from Russia? I don't know where they're from.
I know.
But they all have very foreign names, sounding names.
And I know. It's the kind of names that are hard to pronounce. I don't want to mess them up.
I know. I tried to pronounce them, and I said, there's no way. I don't get it.
But it looked like some nice cars they had there on the news. I saw a BMW. I saw what else? What was that? Maybe it had been a Mercedes or something. I'm like, what are these cats? Are they insane? And why do they come to Cincinnati to do this stuff? That's what I don't understand. Because they're not from here.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're immigrants.
Man. All right. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Let's go to Brent. I guess I didn't say the guy didn't steal anything. But they never did say it in the news story that I was reading, Brent. But I know you're gonna set us on the right path.
Are you done explaining yourself?
Go ahead, Brent.
No, Lincoln, with friends like you, who needs enemies? And I'm talking about the black community.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, that I am talking about you. Because you immediately, for some reason in your head, you immediately assumed that the 14-year-old stole something.
Well, that's what the guy who shot him said. So I said, I think he stole something. I don't know why the guy shot him in the back because he was running away.
But you repeated it as if it was the truth.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
And that was not the case. The video showed that he took 4 bottles of water out. He put them back. Even before he came into the store, they asked him to remove his backpack. He left it up. I guess they have a shelf or something that they put the backpack on. Mm-hmm. And then the son and then the father, once he came out the back, chased this 14-year-old for 130 yards and shot and killed that young boy. So
and how could he be found not guilty on that? I mean, it's not like their life was in danger. I guess they have a new set of laws down in the Carolinas than we have here.
No, he tried to claim stand your ground, which they said no, which they were right in doing that. They did not release the makeup of the jury. They said it was 7 to 5 men and women, but they didn't say the racial makeup.
Because I think that county is pretty much half and half, I believe.
Yeah, but when have you ever seen a county where it's half and half to where you have jury black folks outnumber white folks? Because the white justice system, if you want to call it justice system, they will always find a way to strike black people from the jury. So black people typically are not judged with the jury of their peers. Plain and simple. But my only thing is just make sure you read through the story before you read the headlines and then go to add on your extra Tony Sashery saying that, he must have stole something, because you fall into that trap too easily.
I got this from NBC News, and let me find the spot where it says prosecutors and a defense lawyer in closing arguments painted different pictures of the 2023 shooting. Prosecutors said Chow acted in anger because he wrongly thought the teen had stolen 4 bottles of water from a store. A defense lawyer said Chow fired to defend his son only after the teen pointed a gun at him. Now, did they find a gun?
They did find a gun. There was no evidence that it had been shot or anything like that. But once again, they chased him 130 30 yards. Like, if someone chases you 130 yards and you happen to have something on you, They chased him down to kill him over $1 each bottle of water. Well, they're probably $2 now, depending on that grocery store.
I can't believe they had to be awfully tired. You don't just sprint, without training and getting in shape. You try to run 130 yards sprinting, running after somebody, you're going to be dead tired.
And the 14-year-old tripped and fell twice, and he only had one shoe. I guess the first time he tripped and fell, one of his shoes came out. Both of his cell phones came out of his pocket. He had his phone, and for some reason had his mom's cell phone too. But yeah. So all I'm asking is just read the full story before you pass judgment.
Okay, and I can say the same to you then, Brent, too.
What did I report on that was passing judgment and to put black people in a negative light?
Oh my God! Oh, gee.
And also, who?
How did that put a black person in a negative light? The man is dead. Nothing you can say is going to bring him back. Nothing. Continue.
Lincoln, you have a history of doing this, but you don't want to own up to it. Boy. So all I'm asking, Lincoln, is that you read the complete story before you start disparaging black folks.
I didn't disparage him. Jeez.
You did. Yes, you did, Lincoln. Go back and listen to the tape.
I don't have to do that. I know what I said.
Yeah, you said. But Harriet, let's last thing with Harriet. Harriet sounded an awful lot like a white lady named Shelley that used to call into your show a lot, and also other shows that were on the buzz. And she had a special needs child named Sheriff that, if I remember correctly, she was biracial. So maybe that's why she went to Nan.
Okay.
But you saw with her story, she left out an awful lot of details, but there wasn't much pushback on trying to get the details from her.
She talked so long, I asked, I was like, what was his ailment? She never did tell me his ailment.
Yeah, but just like you did to me, you could have hit the mute button in order to tell her to slow down, so you could ask her the question. So.
Thanks for your call, Brent. And with friends like Brent, he stole my line, who needs enemies? Unbelievable. All right, 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's go. We might as well take a break. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Carol, Stanford, Al, Rick Jr., and others coming up. I wonder what's on Stanford's mind. Well, they go in there and they give you a citation, and then they take your house. Let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand.
On demand.
That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you.
Oh boy. Shelley is looking for community support and counseling. Sounds like she is dealing with an injustice. Nobody's going to ban Brent T. Mikey. You always go for the extreme. Thank you, Ken Anderson. Are you working, Ken Anderson? You need to give us a call. We haven't heard from you in a minute. Ken Anderson, the kinder, gentler Republican. Will you be at the walk, Ken Anderson, on Saturday? Oh, really? Okay. You should ask, was she biracial? He thinks she's some biracial woman. Oh, okay. He's on there. I didn't look. I had to look at the screen. Okay. Is he here now? Okay. She'll bring him over here at 11. Is it 11? Okay. Oh, you coming to the walk, Cam Hardy? You're not going to be one of those one-time people, show up the first day and we don't see you again till the next year. You're not going to be one of those people, Cam Hardy, are you? There's no such thing as a kinder, gentler Republican. Somebody tell me, how is voting stopping these conditions? Because if he wasn't in there, we wouldn't be going through these conditions. Simple as that.
It started the conditions. It can stop the conditions, depending on the way you vote.
Cam Hardy is an honorable man. You'll be walking with Doug. Can you keep up with Doug Springs, Cam? I don't know if you can keep up with Doug Springs. Oh, Nat Turner jumping on James Muhammad. Who is DJ513? Who is that?
You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware on a Tuesday morning. And man, we've got full lines here. We might as well get started. Carol, how are you, Carol?
Hey, Lincoln, how you doing?
Pretty good. What's up?
The ladies you had on yesterday was phenomenal.
Yes, they talked a lot.
But what they had something to talk about, Lincoln. And I also wanted to let you know that, I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but Joyce Beatty was the cause of Donald Trump's name coming off that building.
Oh, really?
And some black names being put back up there. There was an attorney on MSNBC, and he's was one of her attorneys, and he went to the White House with her. She faced Donald Trump herself and told him, your name will come down. This lawyer said he has never seen such a fiery little lady. He said, and him and his attorneys, his other attorneys, they have her back.
All right. That's good. I'm glad his name did not need to be up there. Only Congress should have been able to change it anyway, but he changed it himself and put his name first. The Trump Kennedy Center instead of the Kennedy Trump Center. Maybe people would have taken it a little bit. He put his name out front there. I mean, just took the whole thing and then put his people on the board, and people started canceling. And it was, I mean, he just everything he touches turns to you know what.
Yes. Well, they're giving him 2 weeks to take it down.
Yes.
And I said, kudos to Joyce Beatty.
Well, I tell you, I don't believe it's going to be down. He's going to make them take it down. He's not going to take it down. They're going to have to take it down.
Well, it has to come down.
Yes.
And most of the guys that call your show, they're haters.
Yes.
They're haters. And I don't know if it was Wells or somebody called Sharpton, and he ate his butt up.
Yep. I tell you what. Those women.
He should know better to call Sharpton talking crazy because he's not going to deal with it.
Well, Sharpton, Nan let Sharpton put his office up for free, have an office in one of his buildings for free. So I don't know, Al Sharpton, he'll come out against him and he'll let people come against him. But, pretty much he owes Trump a favor.
Well, if the people don't like it, and I'll tell you a couple of people, because they changing these media, these shows, CBS, they changing them like crazy. And 60 Minutes is gone.
Oh, yeah. And as we know it's gone, and it's all political. It's all political.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And Michael Steele made a fool of himself, and Simone sat there and looked at him. He felt so embarrassed he couldn't even talk. And she gave him the eye. You talk about the man, you sit right next to him and didn't say a word.
Yeah. All right.
But they got new people coming on these media shows, so they're making some big changes, and it's all because of Donald Trump.
Yep, you're right. He wanted 60 Minutes. He sued 60 Minutes. You forgot that.
Crazy.
And they paid him. They paid him. Yeah. All right. I got to run, Carol. Thanks for your call.
Oh, okay, Lincoln. Have a good day.
All right. Let's go to Stanford, then Ozzy, Al, and Rick Jr. Stanford, how are you?
I'm doing okay, I guess. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, Stanford.
Okay. Well, the gentleman picking up on your Republican attitude, to have more and more people seeing some of the stuff you're doing, so...
What am I doing, Stanford? What am I doing? Please tell me.
Well, you got to be straight along when it comes to black people. Sometimes you criticize the black person.
I criticize whites, blacks. I criticize everybody.
Well, you do more on...
please. Oh,
but
did you call for anything other than to say what you're saying now?
Oh, no. With the city of Cincinnati and that, a whole bunch of stuff. The housing stuff is what I call the usually.
Okay.
On because of the corruption here and the racism we got here in Cincinnati towards black people, property owners. Right now, we talked about Sandy. They took 2 property from her.
From who? And, Sandy, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They said if you sign his paper, we're going to work with you. They lied to her. They wouldn't even talk to her. Took 2 properties, which is wrong. Right now, up on Gilbert, top of the Gilbert, they got took this lady's house, lied to her. Got some lawyers that own part of the property, and they didn't bother them. Told her that they were after them, and now they got a crane in front of to tear it down. anytime when a black-owned property, they find ways to try to steal it. Now, down on Riverside, it wasn't a black person owning that. It was Elizabeth lady owned that stuff, but you haven't heard anything about that. That place been vacant for a while. City haven't did anything.
What place is that again? Where is that?
Down on Riverside.
Oh, okay. What about the building that fell down? The city had written them citations and told them nobody should live in the building. Nobody was living there, luckily, but you see what happened to that.
Well, it wasn't a black person on it, and the thing is, why didn't they do anything before then? They didn't put it in receivership. They didn't give it to the Port Authority, and none of them. The person had also exempt situation with that property and that. So when it comes to a black person, they ought to find racist slave tactics to take that property. But this property's been down there for years, and the lady owned more than one piece of property. She got money. But why didn't they take her stuff like they did Sandy, since it's so bad? And here the lady owned Gilbert and that. So they're doing these criminal activities on black property owners, but white property they're not doing. Like I said, the Main Street collapse, Davis Furniture, and that, they didn't do nothing to them. They were vacant for years, but they white and got money and that. But it's fine when people of color, they go into receivership, the Port Authority get it, DC-3C, for nothing, like they did with Black Wall Street, stealing property from black people, only different than not shooting them in the head and dragging them to a hole. And nobody goes to jail for what they're doing.
All right. So, well, I bet you if you really look, there's going to be some differences in what's her name? What's the lady's name? Whose property they took from her?
Sandy property?
Yeah.
Took two of them.
I mean, what's her name? What's her name again?
Sandy?
Sandy. Yeah, Sandy. Now, I bet you if you put both cases side by side, there's going to be some differences pop up for something. I'm telling you.
One got money and and one black and don't have a whole bunch of money, and one white got.
Well,
it's not saying.
Oh, unbelievable. I'm just giving you stuff that they're looking at. I'm just telling you they're going to point out some differences in the case. If you sued them and took them to court today, that's the first thing they would say. Well, this lady did this, she didn't do that, and this and that. Nothing's going to be the same.
Well, I told you that. One day before you came down, we came out of court with Sandy and the city lawyer and the receivership out in the hallway, and I asked them, did y'all ever come and say, heck, what can we do to help you develop this property and keep where you can get some people in there and that? And you know, the city lawyer said,
what?
You expect us to give them some money? That's what he said. And I said, well, you gave $400,000 a year. You gave this money down to, you gave the Port Authority $855,000 to be snitches. And here we look at the river, the $8 million the city just gave.
They're not giving them $8 million. They cut that back to $2 million. If they're going to get $2 million, they cut it back to $2 million.
Okay, but they came down there for 2 minutes and got $8 million to $2 million.
Yeah.
And then they broke.
I know.
And they still give them tax abatement, TIF money, and that. You can't be broke.
Well, the tax abatement, you're going to get back. That's like putting money in the bank and you're going to draw interest or something like that. And in the 15 years, when the 15 years are up, you're going to get some money back from it.
Because some people who got the 15 years going to sell it, and then the next person get it,
Well, see, I don't know. I don't know if it works like that. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if the 15 years are not up, I think the next person can ride up to the 15 years, but you don't get a fresh new set of 15 years if you buy the property from somebody.
No, they don't, but you got a 15-year, you got a 30-year downtown. They give them 30 years downtown. How long do you have to wait for some extra money when you broke and everybody else got to pay the cost? I got to pay the taxes every 6 months, and then for 15 years. And then if they're downtown, you get a tax abatement for 30 plus his money that come out of everybody else money that pay you, and they get that money, don't have to pay it back. Now, what kind of one-sided deal is that?
Yeah.
That's
all right.
what the city's putting out.
Well, I hear you, Stanford, and 30 years from now, when those tax abatements are up, we'll still be talking about this.
Well, I'd rather who's suffering about this stuff and that. And like I said, when I call up stuff, I'll be telling the truth, like I told you with Scotty.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That was true, right?
Well, I mean, that is, I agree with Scotty. If they're doing that, somebody should be put in jail.
And, okay, so he's supposed to do something after he said that. He hadn't did nothing. He wants that to go away.
Oh, boy. All right. I got to go, Stanford. Stanford, I give you more time than the mayor gives you when you're in your 2 minutes down at City Hall. I give you more time than they give you downtown.
Because I'm saying facts and truth.
Oh, boy. All right. I got to run, Stanford. Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Let's take a break for news. We'll come back on the other side. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A man who prosecutors say intentionally crashed his pickup truck into a pedestrian in Sharonville is being sentenced to prison. 55-year-old Michael Craig was walking along Providence Way when he was hit in November of last year. He later died at a local hospital. Jeremy Van Doren pleaded guilty to charges that include aggravated vehicular homicide and yesterday was sentenced to a term of 6 to 9 years behind bars. A man found guilty in the 2025 killing of a neighbor in Forest Park is learning his fate. Police say that 18-year-old Jaden Smith went to a home on Northland Boulevard to address a bullying situation regarding a younger sibling. At the home's front door, Smith got into a verbal spat with a juvenile boy and, according to investigators, was fatally shot by that juvenile's father. Dominic Alahi was found guilty of the charges in the case last month and yesterday was sentenced to 21 years to life in prison. The Reds will be looking to come back on Kansas City tonight after falling to the Royals on Monday. 9-2 was the final. First pitch at Great American Ballpark tonight is set for 7:10 p.m. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
If you need to talk about it, we're here. Get on up. 1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
$12:30 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, slide over to that other chair, Brother Nixon, with the camera where you were sitting. The camera wasn't even picking you up there. Okay. All right. We're working on something for that camera anyway. All right. In the studio with me, Anthony Nixon from Jobs and Family Services. Yes. What's going on down at JFS?
Well, thanks for having me. My name is Anthony Nixon. We are putting together a Daddies Do Hair event. Lincoln, Mr. Ware, we appreciate you putting this on and supporting us and having the opportunity to talk about it today.
Yeah, and you had this last year, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
I remember from last year.
Yes.
And so the fathers bring their daughters in, and the hairdressers teach them how to do their kids' hair.
They do. It's an opportunity to engage dads and connect with their children, how important it is to have everyday moments, especially with Father's Day coming up very soon.
Yeah, I tell you, when Tamiko, my daughter, was growing up, if Sharon couldn't fix her hair before, sometimes she had to leave her, but she'd have to fix her hair while she was asleep or whatever.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't know what to do with that hair,
Yeah, and so that's what this event is all about. It's for fathers to learn and to show up and to just kind of take a little bit of hair tips and hair care tips for their children and to ask questions, in a supportive environment.
Yeah. I always wanted to learn how to plait hair,
Yep.
It looks pretty easy, but I've never tried it. I'm gonna have to try that.
It's difficult.
Yes. And what all things will they teach the fathers?
Absolutely, there'll be hands-on demonstrations led by professional hairstylists as well as hair students. They'll be there to ask questions and go through different hair care products and supplies for everyday hair care. So you're able to wake up in the morning and leave with a couple new tips when everything is said and done at the end of the event.
Okay, because you have to have a certain type of hair products to put on their head to make sure the hair stays where it is. So it's a lot for a father to learn. It's a lot for, and girls, the mothers, they know this stuff. They can get it together, but you got a father, it's kind of, you're looking at this head full of hair. What am I going to do with this? School is starting in a half hour. What can I do? I just put some grease on it and put it back into a ponytail.
Absolutely. And so the event will be Saturday, June 13th at our new location in Bond Hill. That's 1701 Patricia McCollum Way, right off the Norwood Lateral. And we'll be in the building with community resources, giveaways, as well as a lot of family-friendly activities and free food available as well.
Okay, sounds good. And give us the date and time again.
Yeah, it's Saturday, June 13th from 11 to 2 p.m. at Hamilton County Central Campus. That's the new building off of 1701 Patricia McCollum Way, right off the Norwood Lateral, the Old Mercy Health Building.
Old Mercy Health Building, where a lot of things are happening over there now since the county took that building over. There's a lot going on over there. So it'll be good. So where will they do this? Upstairs or downstairs?
So we'll be on the first floor in the main lobby in the conference area. And there's going to be a lot of giveaways and different resources, music, different opportunities for a photo op. And so we'll be there engaging dads, because when dad shows up, families are way better off when it comes to different outcomes.
Yes. And mothers can't be around all the time.
Absolutely.
A lot of mothers working and doing this, and the father needs to be able to take care of those kids and get them to school looking okay, so they won't be looking like a space alien or something. So fathers, do they need to register in advance?
They can register online on our website. That's Hamilton County Job and Family Services. You can also go to hcfathers.org, where you'll be brought to an Eventbrite, where you'll be able to put in your information, add your child's name, reserve them a spot, so we make sure that we have enough food and supplies for folks when they show up.
Somebody said it's a lot for mothers to learn as well. We didn't automatically know.
Yes, It takes time, and sharing knowledge is important.
Boy, I tell you, it's a great event, and hopefully more fathers will participate this year. How many showed up last year?
Yeah, I want to say it was about maybe 15 to 20 fathers. And so we're looking for at least 30 to 40 fathers. There's definitely room and space still available. Please go on the website. That's Hamilton County Job and Family Services, or you can go to hcfathers.org under the fatherhood events, and you'll be able to see our registration and sign up. It's completely free. All are welcome. Come learn, connect, celebrate fathers, celebrate fatherhood as we get closer to Father's Day. But it's a really excellent event with positive stories and positive things that are happening in the community.
Yes, that sounds great. All right. Maybe Tamiko should send her husband down there with Maya and see what he can do with her hair.
Come on down. I'll be there along with a lot of community partners. It's going to be a good event, a lot of music and fun, and balloons and different things where people can get together and have a good time.
Yeah, and you don't have to be in the system at JFS to show up. A lot of people think that you could be living in a mansion somewhere and still not know how to do your daughter's hair, and you can bring them down.
Absolutely. If you're curious, you want to learn, you just want to be in a supportive environment where dads are learning about hair from professionals, this is the place to be. Come on out. You spend 30 minutes, spend 3 hours. We're going to be there all day. And so it's a really positive event where dads are able to participate in very easy everyday things where learning hair care and learning hairstyles, along with getting some resources there as well from our community partners.
Yes. And they're not going to check to see if you owe child support or anything like that. So don't be afraid to come down there thinking it's a setup or something. But it's not. It's I think they should do this more than once a year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's the goal.
Yes.
That's the goal.
All right. So we want to get at least 75 fathers to show up. This coming, on the 19th.
The 13th. Saturday, June 13th.
Saturday the 13th. All right. Sounds good to me. What time does it start?
Yep. It's Saturday, June 13th from 11 to 2 p.m. at Hamilton County Central Campus. That's 1701 Patricia McCollum Way. Come on down. Free event, open for fathers to practice hair care and hairstyling, hands-on demonstrations, along with community resources.
All right, it sounds good to me. Anthony Nixon, out of New York, straight out of New York. Yes.
Appreciate that.
All right, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's go to Ozzy. Ozzy, how you doing today?
Lincoln, I'm doing wonderful, man. Hope you and the listening audience are doing the same. And what made my days thus far so wonderful, man, is the time that you allowed my cousin to come on and explain her story to the community. Man, I really appreciate you. I appreciate the buzz.
I do my best.
I just want to say to the person that came on not a couple of calls ago,
Brent,
and got on you for not finding out the whole story before he made before you made remarks.
Yeah.
Well, that's my cousin. She's all black. He made assumptions after criticizing you for making assumptions.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I called. We want to condemn another black man, and then we turn around and do the same thing. If you have to repent, he has to repent. So,
I hear you.
Lincoln,
yes.
Thank you, because she's been going through it, man.
That sounds like it, man. It sounds
her
like
son is up in Akron. I might have to drive her up there on Thursday so she can see her son for the first time in months.
Are you kidding me? Jeez. How old is he?
Yesterday was his birthday. He turned 17. He has autism.
Okay.
Okay, and that was the problem. He's nonverbal.
Oh, okay.
And so, you gave her ample time. But, Lincoln, if she was to tell you everything that she has on hundreds of pages, it would take the whole show. So, yes, she was trying to figure out how to explain what's going on and condense it. And then, she then had to answer questions, so she had to condense that, too, in order to get the story out. Thank you, Buzz. Thank you to the owner who continues to allow us to have a means of communicating with each other. And anybody out there that knows anyone or you're going through the same thing, please call. And if not, call Nan. I think it's up in Cleveland, because our Nan here, I'm angry because, remember, during the election, I said I was going to try to get Nan back, and I was in touch with Al Sharpton, but here comes Thomas again, Cecil Thomas. And they were saying, well, we got it coming. So I stepped back because these are the big wigs in our town. I regret stepping back now because they didn't do anything except get reelected.
Yes. All right.
And I'm angry at y'all because Geneva, she brought that to Cincinnati. And y'all took it over and then dismantled it once you achieved your goals. I put it out there. I sure did. And if you don't like it, my name is Robert Worth. Call me.
All
right.
right.
I was there with GC to help her get that here because, Lincoln, you asked her to call me.
Yeah.
And here we got political figures, like my cousin was saying, that uses the system for self-profiting motives. And we've got to be angry at anybody. Twin, you're right. Democrats, Republicans, all of them ain't got our best interest at heart.
Now, where is GC? I haven't heard from her in a while. Is she doing okay?
She's doing pretty good. I keep up with her on Facebook, and I talked to her
okay.
within the past month, I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Ozzy. Appreciate your call.
Later, Link.
All right, that's Ozzy laying into Brent. Yes. All right. Brent, when you point one finger, three of them are pointing back at you.
Yeah, shots fired, Brent. Yeah, but Brent says she sounds like Shelly. I guess Shelly is a caller.
Yeah, I think I remember who he's talking about.
Ozzy
Yes.
told me her real name, and it's not Shelly.
Yeah.
So I just leave it at that.
All right. Withrow High School is having a summer baseball camp. So if you want to get your kids into baseball, you can drop them off at 8 and then pick them up at 12 noon. How about that? They'll introduce the game to you, show you the fundamentals, rules, and how to respect the game, the art of pitching, defensive strategies, offensive strategies, and week-to-week strategic and proper ways to play the game. And this is all happening over at Withrow High School. So you want your kid to get in that camp, just bring them on over. And you can call Coach Vince Ward. Coach Vince Ward, he's the head baseball coach over at Withrow. His number is 513-344-5747. That's 513-344-5747. And he'll give you all the information on getting your son, or I guess I'm sure they'll let the girls come too. You know, the girls softball is going on. So, yeah, give him a call, and he'll give you all the details. But it's from 8 until 12 noon.
Is there an age range? Someone asked on.
They didn't. Okay, they didn't. I didn't see an age range here. They probably should have. That's why you need to call the coach, and he'll answer all those questions. Once again, the phone number is 513-344-5747. Call the coach and tell him you heard about it on the radio, and he'll hook you up over at Withrow High School. All right. And we need to get more blacks involved in baseball. You know, I don't know. It looks like it's coming back a little bit, but for a while there, I mean, there were no African Americans hardly in baseball anymore. It was all the Hispanics playing baseball.
The Dominicans.
Dominican Republic, yeah. They have taken over baseball pretty much. They have taken over baseball. The Dominicans, yes, they have. But we need more black players to get out there and get in. I was just watching the Reds game yesterday. It looked like the 1945 Reds. It looked like the 45 Reds. Even the Dominicans, you can't tell if they're white. They look white. You know? So, even this new rookie they brought up, you know? The Reds need some seasoning in there. And you see what happens. The pitcher who was supposed to pitch is a black American. He was supposed to pitch last night, and he got sick, and they pulled him, and they lost. It's no way Kansas City was going to beat, what's the guy's name? Man, I can't think of his name. Chase, is it Chase something? I can't remember. But this guy is so good, there's no way Kansas City would have scored 9 runs off of this guy. He's got a 1.5 ERA. Yeah. Baseball can get too expensive. $300 bats and gloves, travel expenses. It can get crazy. Chase Burns was his name. Yeah, Chase Burns. All right. Thank you. Who was that? Cedric Robinson. Thank you, Cedric Robinson. Chase Burns. That's the name I was looking for. He's one of the best in the whole league right here in Cincinnati. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further.
Woo! Yeah, the camera. I had him over.
Yeah, I was looking and I'm like,
right.
Okay.
That's why we need a tripod right here.
Yeah.
And you can just move it around when you need to. Unbelievable.
Or just get one that captures the entire room.
Yeah. I know. Ellie De La Cruz is Dominican. I think he got some Haitian in him.
It could be. There are some Spanish-speaking Haitians.
Yeah. The borderline of Haiti and Dominican is right there. And there's a border. And somebody crossed that border. One of the Haitians crossed the border because Ellie De La Cruz does not look Dominican at all.
Oh, well, actually, there are a lot of dark-skinned Dominicans.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was one guy, I can't remember his name. He was real famous, too. He was Dominican, dark-skinned. I can't think of his name. Big guy. Is it Big Papi?
Oh.
He's Dominican, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is. Yes,
yeah, he's dark-skinned.
Yes, he is. You're right. Didn't he get shot at a bar or something?
I don't know, man.
I heard. I think it was something with a shooting where he was. Somebody was trying to kill him. And I can't think of whether he died in the shooting or what. That's why the Atlanta Braves are the best in the league. They got more brothers on their team. Yeah, they do. They had a lot of brothers on that team in Atlanta, let me tell you. And they was hitting that ball, too. They were hitting that ball. Anywhere there was slavery, there were dark-skinned people. I see a black man when I look at Ellie De La Cruz. I don't care where he was born.
He is black. He just speaks Spanish. I mean, he's obviously of African descent.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
obvious.
Oh,
he
yeah.
just speaks Spanish.
No doubt. I'm glad he pulled up when he pulled that muscle the other day. He pulled up instead of he could have probably gotten the triple out of that hit, but he stopped at first base and started limping. They were like, he said, I it just tightened up on me. Major League Baseball has tried to attract young blacks to baseball, but those kids only want to play basketball. They made all the great baseball fields soccer fields, and there's nowhere for them to play anymore, pretty much.
Yeah, put it like this. You'll find a basketball court a whole lot easier than you would a baseball court.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't need that many people to play basketball. You do a 1-on-1, 2-on-2. So you're trying to get a team together just to play, just kids playing is a lot difficult.
They say he didn't die in that shooting. He's still alive. Oh, Ortiz was shot in a bar, in the Dominican in 2019. Severely wounded, but he didn't die. I know somebody got shot in a bar from the Dominican who was a baseball player. I knew that.
Oh, Dexter Wanzel passed.
Man, they're dropping in threes like flies.
Yeah, somebody called in and told me. I looked it up. I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Dang. What song did he have? That it was an instrumental or something.
The Sweetest Pain, I think.
No, I don't think that was it.
He had a lot of instrumentals. The one I know is The Sweetest Pain.
It might be one in there.
I looked for it. I didn't see it.
It's not? Okay. Beautiful day, and I can't go out. Twisted my knee on Sunday. They got rid of baseball fields because the grass grew in the infields from a lack of use. My grandson played baseball for 3 years. He's 6'2", played first base, graduated last month. Did he play in college?
gradsoflife.org, brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. We were talking about baseball during the break there. And, John, you had a baseball comment?
Yeah, Lincoln. So how you doing, first of all?
Pretty good, pretty good. What's up?
Good. So, and I agree with you. They need to try to get more black youth involved in baseball. I don't know if it became expensive or what it is. They kind of took it when they took Knothole out of the neighborhoods. That changed it. I play Knothole. But just as a correction, you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that the Cincinnati Reds have more black players than any team in the National League.
Huh? Get out.
Absolutely.
Well, where the hell are they? Down in the minors? Are they in the minors?
There's only 5, but that's more than any other team in the National League.
I can't believe they've got more than Atlanta?
Atlanta has like a queen of those guys aren't black. They're Dominican. And they're from the only black player that Atlanta actually has. They've got the catcher and they've got Harris Jr. The rest of those guys are foreigners. But as far as black-born players, the Cincinnati Reds have 5, and that's more than any team in the National League.
Huh. They need to put them in here because I don't see them. Will Benson is probably the only one that I see. They sit down the third baseman. He was black. They sent him down to the minors. And Chase Brown, is it Chase Brown? What did they got? Say his name was? I forgot his name.
You got Will Benson. You got the third baseman you talked about.
Yeah.
You got the pitcher Chase. I think his last name is
Chase Burns.
Chase Burns. That's 3 right there, but there's 2 more.
Chase Burns.
They've got 5 African American players on the team. That's more than any other team in the National League.
What about the pitcher that's been hurt? That had
Hunter Green.
Hunter Green. Yeah.
And there's one more we were missing. But they got more. So that was kind of I figured that might throw you for a loop.
Yeah, it did. I don't see it, but if you say it's true, they never play him hard. But I have to admit, Will Benson has not been hitting. I'm surprised he even got in the game. Will Benson, he has not been hitting.
My old baseball coach said you couldn't hit a bull in the ass with a baseball. So, have a good day, man.
Thanks for your call. And the whole team is not hitting. There's no way in hell Kansas City was supposed to get 9 runs on the Reds, and we only got 2. That's crazy. Hunter Green is out I think he'll be back before July. I'm looking for Hunter Green back maybe the 3rd week in June. But he might be out until July. I don't know. But he's back in the dugout, and he's going through rehab every day. So we'll see. We'll see. Everything is expensive. No excuses. Stop buying the hype that football and basketball are the only paths. Opportunity exists in every sport for athletes willing to work. Okay. Unfiltered mindset. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's move along. Oh, we need to take a break. Then we'll come back. Ponytail Wells, Al, and Rick Jr. 1230, The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have
Man, what a lineup you got coming up, huh?
I know. Jeez. Oh, my God. Ponytail Wells, Al, Deuteronomy 28, and Rick Jr. What story is he going to have today? Well, I'm going to derail him real quick. Before I go to him, I'm going to talk about them pulling up the barges here with the crane so they can start putting the pillars in the Ohio River. And I'm going to start talking about that. That's an engineering thing. I'm going to ask him a question to see if he'd love to answer this engineering question I'm going to ask him. So whatever he called to talk about, I'm going to derail it. Slavery ended in West Africa in 1981. Slavery ended in 1865 in the United States. But y'all and Lincoln Ware are here crying about slavery. Something ain't right with y'all. What the heck? Urban 1970, what the hell are you talking about? Who's crying about slavery?
Apparently, Irvin 1970. He's the only one that's talking about it.
Oh, boy. Lincoln, hang up on Ponytail if you ask one question and he does not answer. That will stop him from doing that. Okay. Yeah, I know if you got a smart TV, you can put YouTube up on your TV and on your big screen TV, if you got a smart TV, and you'll see us right there on the screen instead of a computer screen or your phone.
Vernon called in. He said the Minnesota Twins has the most black players. They have 6.
6, okay.
That's what he said.
Oh, boy. Oh, God. James Muhammad, look, folks, we are not originated from no landmass. We are created from Allah, the Father God. That's Eurocentric, identifying ourselves by a landmass. Oh, my God. Oh, come on. We came from Africa, James Muhammad, without the help of Allah. You're Allah. 1230 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you. And I think we'll go to Rick Jr. I saw that they brought the crane up the Ohio River to build the bridge, this big crane. But what I can't understand is how do they pour the concrete down in the water I just don't understand how they do that. I don't know. Maybe Rick Jr. can tell me, since he's an engineer. How do you pour the concrete down in the water for the bridge?
Oh, hang on. Well, by the way, this goes all the way back to the 1800s. They have to build something called a cofferdam. Basically, they just build a wall. I don't know if they use plywood or whatever. They build it, and it's sealed, and
then they drain the water out.
And they pump the water out of it. And then once it's dry,
they
got a cube down there that's that's dry. There's no water in it, and they can pump the concrete in it. They've been doing it all the way since like the late 1800s.
No, I just never understood how I could figure out how they did that because
that's how they do
okay,
that.
they dry it out. They put a dam around it and dry it out. Yeah.
Right, and they use it, and they build it's called a coffer dam. That goes all the way back to the mid or late 1800s.
Yeah.
You talk about baseball here. You know the problem with baseball? I'm talking about Major League Baseball. I'm not talking about minor league. I'm talking about the big guys, the Major League. There's too many teams. You know, since 1960, the number of teams have doubled. In 1960, there was only, I just looked this up, 16 teams, and now they're like 30. I mean, what does that tell you? The talent pool is just been washed out.
They've got talent. They've got enough talent to keep it going. They've got a lot of players. Look how many. You forgetting about the minor leagues. They got these big minor leagues, A, B, C minor league teams. Each team has about 3 minor league teams.
Well, why they have to keep going out of Central America to get players? I mean, why can't they just, why can't we retrieve all our players from the United States?
Because they're good. They're better than the ones here in the United States.
Well, okay, I don't want to go there. Well, that's my.
Well, I'm just telling you.
There's too many teams, and the pool has been washed out. Now we'll go to that shooting. Now, what was that down here in Texas where that kid got shot by that Asian guy?
No, that was in, I think it was South Carolina or North Carolina. Let me make sure before it was in South Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. I mean, now that guy ought to get at least 40 years. I mean, that's at least second-degree murder.
He was found not guilty.
It's too easy. It's too easy for. I mean, the guy was stealing like $1 bottle of water. Is that the right one?
He wasn't stealing the water.
Okay, but whatever.
According to Brent.
He was walking out with $1 bottle of water. I don't care if it was a $5 steak. Is that worth taking somebody's life over?
No,
it's too easy for these people at these stores. It's too easy to pick up a 38 or something, and they just that happens all the time out there in California. I mean, there were so many cases of that going on out there.
Yeah.
Where, and it's usually these, I hate to say it, it's usually these Asian store owners, stock owners, and the kid, he pick up a piece of candy or something, and he think he's slick, and he try to run out, and the guy it's too easy. Just pick the gun up, aim it, and squeeze the trigger.
Yeah.
And there's no penalty there. I mean, this guy should get at least 30 to 40 years.
He was found not guilty. He's not going to get it. He was found not guilty.
Well, I'm just saying that's my take on it. What he should get.
All right. Okay.
And by the way, I was going back to baseball. There's 30 teams, and there are around 27 players per team. That's what I mean. It's watered down. Can't you see that? We got too many players out there.
Well, how's it watered down if there's too many players? How's it watered down?
That's the reason why nobody's hitting. I mean, look at the Reds.
No, the pitching. Look, the pitching has gotten a lot better than back in the old days. They don't wear these pitchers' arms out. They only pitch like 6 innings, and then they take them out. 90 pitches. Well, those old pitchers used to pitch like 120 pitches per game.
Well, it's not only the hitters, the pitching is also watered down.
No.
I mean, how many guys out there are like Ware Shaw, or how many guys out there are like Sandy Koufax? There ain't too many. There's a couple out there. Or look at all those great pitchers for Atlanta. I remember when Atlanta had all those great guys. I mean, Baltimore had 4 20-game winners in '71. Yeah. Remember that?
I remember. Thanks for your call, Rick. Gotta go.
Boring.
Gotta go. All right. Ponytail Wells.
Mr. Ware.
Yes.
What's your value? If you had to value yourself, what's your value? No. Hold on. What is your value?
Oh, boy. $10 trillion, okay? Now, what?
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now look, my value is $2 million.
Okay.
$1 million sign-in bonus and another $1 million over 4 years. And I'm saying that to the Cincinnati business community. All right. And then hold on.
You think they're going to pay you?
Hold on 1 second. much of the dysfunctionality that I heard the four ladies address yesterday, and we need to be real clear. Since what happened in 2000, when we had a chance this country had a corrective moment, the crap that happened in 2000 with Bush in Florida. Then we had 2004.
And that was crap.
We had 8 years of Obama. Wait a minute. We had 8 years of Obama.
I thought you said 24.
Wait, hold a second. We had 8 years of Obama. We had 4 years of 45. Then we had that Democratic corruption with COVID. And we're supposed to be so many feet apart, but people are rioting in the street in violation of COVID that protocol. Then we had the mail-in ballot, which was not justified, to stuff the ballot box. And now we're hearing about what happened, and people going like, oh, y'all want to be election deniers. Then when Trump did it, he was wrong, and the Democrats are election deniers, that Trump stole it. Yeah. Now, right now, as we are talking now, do you know that Jill Biden is on The View trying to justify that her husband was taken advantage of?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
no,
I've seen her.
Listen,
I saw her on Sunday. I saw her Sunday on Meet the Press, and then I saw her on the Today Show. And I didn't like the way Melvin tried to grill her on the Today Show the other day.
No. Now, what we've accomplished in this country, and the Cincinnati corporate sector has been involved in this. All right? The corporate sector of GE getting that big contract when the guy that passed away, Dick Cheney, used to be on the board of Procter & Gamble. P&G, Thomas Edison's company, is out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Chris Monzel, even Junebug has said his father worked with GE to get that sonic boom out of them airplanes. The Cincinnati corporate sector, even with David Pepper, dad, John Pepper, being on the board of Walt Disney and his LGBTQ agenda, has emanated out of the guy named Ogberfield. You know, Ogberfield is from North Avondale.
Okay.
That guy was on North Avondale Neighborhood Association.
And you're saying all this to say what? What are you trying to say? You want them? You want somebody to hire you? What are you saying?
No, there has been a voice on this side of the telephone call between Mr. Ware and Mr. Wells that has been one that has been very consistent, never tried to lie. Wait a minute. And then the political violence, stuff that's going on now. Look, people have to admit we've gone the wrong direction. Very few people, like I said, Iris, she says, if people are working in the community, no, Iris, look, you're my sister, just like my brother.
Why did you hang up when they came in? Why did you hang up when the Queens came in the studio yesterday?
Because that's their time to grandstand. Now there should be some rebuttal.
Why didn't you call in and rebut them while they were on the air?
Mr. Ware, it was their moment. What they did was they extended a lot of time.
They took calls from people. They took calls.
Mr. Ware, I am doing the rebuttal. You have 3 of the 4 individuals. They were women. One is retired police officer, public business. One says she's a paid consultant for the city. One says she's over the Avondale community. So 3 of the 4 represent the people's business, all right? What I heard was how we going to respond to WCPO. And then when Iris did pivot and talk about her responsibilities, if I'm doing work, come on, let me just do. Iris, you're not qualified. You're not built that way. Because here's the thing. If I call out what Iris could be doing, she's not doing, then I'm being her consultant. I'm like, look, you've gotten it for free.
She's doing everything that they gave her the contract to do. She's doing what they wanted to do.
No, Mr. Ware, Iris is not qualified for some of that work. And
when the last time you heard of a fight down at Government Square?
Say what?
That's
not the only thing.
I know that's not the only place, but that was a hot spot until Iris Rowley went down there and calmed things down, and everything is okay.
So, Mr. Ware, I'm going to ask you a question. What is your definition of obstructionism?
To get in the way of something.
The man has received the mandate. We went through this foolishness, and Zuckerberg said he's not going to be complicitous in what happened in 2024. He was complicit with Facebook in 2020. And for the record, Zuckerberg was not a billionaire until he allowed that platform to do the Arab Spring when they were doing flash mobs in Egypt. Dwight used to say, man, I don't deal with Facebook. That's CIA. Dwight's accurate. Dwight used Facebook. Wait a minute. We know
how is Facebook the CIA? I mean, I can see where somebody who's, scheming or something, selling the arms to another country might get on. They wouldn't put that on Facebook.
Mr. Ware, just like we know that Bezos is not a techie, We know that Zuckerberg is a techie. He understands business. Elon is a techie, but he's allowed to be the poster boy of some things. We know Bezos is not a techie. That's what that Blue Origin blew up. He's not built for that. Zuckerberg is built for that kind of stuff. He's a techie at his core. Gates was a techie at his core. Then he becomes a businessman. I'm saying to you, we know Zuckerberg was smart. He did Facebook, where you go and do your security sign-in. It's got to be your email. That had never been done. That means you can creep in through somebody's email with your username sign, which means you're exposing yourself to being hacked. Nobody's ever done that.
I'm just wondering why you talk a lot of smack about Iris, but you didn't call in to say it to her face. You didn't call in to say it to her face.
Look, why you want me to argue with a black woman when that's not what it's about?
You tucked your tail and ran, but when she's not in here, then you call up talking she's not qualified for this, she shouldn't be doing this. And
Mr. Ware.
What?
Mr. Ware.
What?
Hold on a second. If I was to point out things now that Iris was aware of when we were closer, it's like, well, I forgot it. Because you're not doing that. Don't be mad at me. The other day you asked, how did the guy graduate? He's going to be a senior. Who else answered the question for you? Who had the courage to do it or the competency to do it?
You didn't.
What? I called in and explained to you about the credits in Ohio.
After somebody had told me how he was able to do that. Somebody told me that before you did.
Mr. Ware, wait a minute.
Stop taking credit for other people.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. The NAACP education chair didn't do that before I did. Let's be honest about when people contribute.
The NAACP, wait, what now? The NAACP?
The NAACP education chair could have done that if she's on her education job.
Hold on a second. There you go. Another black woman. Who's the chair?
Ware.
Is it Sister V? Is it Sister V?
No, it's not.
Who is it? Who is it?
Mr. Ware, listen.
Do you even know who it is? I'm asking you the question. Do you know who it is?
Oh, Mr. Ware, it's a woman. She's called in. Calm down. I'm saying when she chooses to call in and say, I'm the education chair for the Cincinnati County, and she'll do it. She had an opportunity there.
No.
So I'm saying, look, you can't get upset. You can't get upset if I'm showing credibility.
You're showing that you're a coward and you take credit for what other people do. You like to down black women, and you want somebody to pay you $1 million and to work for you to work for them? Are you crazy?
Mr. Ware, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Your dear friend Alicia Reese was saying all this dark money that's going to come to this Hamilton County race that's going to go on. We don't know if the dark money is going to come in. There has been, Ms. Reese, please listen. When David Pepper ran mayor against Mark Mallory, you know who was giving David Pepper money who didn't live in Ohio?
Who?
And your sister Tracy Hunter, when she had a radio show, was calling it out. Look, David Pepper was getting money from Rosie O'Donnell, people from Hollywood in the mayor race against Mark Mallory. He was getting outside dark money, Miss Reese.
Well,
outside money.
Apparently that money didn't help, did it?
Look on a second. Remember when John Cranley ran for mayor the first time? No, he ran for Congress. Lost. Cranley didn't win Congress.
Yep. I remember.
Okay, Harold Ford Jr. from Tennessee was up here campaigning for Cranley. There's outside influences going all across the country, people.
Well, tell us something that we don't know. We know outside influences are coming in.
But your sister Alicia Reese, if she was to go to California and campaign for somebody, like you all were trying to big up this woman that just lost her race name, we call her Jasmine Crocker Poo Poo.
No.
You in Ohio big up in her in Texas.
I forgot Jasmine Crockett is a black female, so that's why you call her what you just did. Thanks for your call. Let's take a break. We'll come back 12:30. The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment.
Yeah, he put that ponytail between his legs and ran.
Every time you ask him to answer a question,
he
brings up 3 or 4 more topics.
I know.
That's got nothing to do with the question
I know.
It's annoying. It's annoying.
Oh, boy. He is crazy. The business community is going to hire him. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, my kinder, gentler Republican, Ken Anderson. Oh, boy. Oh, Rob is a short timer. I will take, somebody said they'll take Twin over Curtis Wells any day. What am I supposed to ask Ken about Israel? I will agree with you there, James Muhammad. Folks, America is in unraveling, or you meant to say is unraveling for sure. I don't know why you threw that in there. As Ken Anderson finished cooking the books at Don's school. Ken Anderson was nothing more than a teacher there. He did not have anything to do with the administration. Oh, if he agrees with the genocide in Gaza. Okay. I'm not going to say your word, Brent. Ask Ken Anderson why he won't publicly speak out and name Trump directly for the $400,000 black women losing their federal jobs. Okay, 400,000. You got a dollar sign there. That's why I said 400,000 black women losing their federal jobs and all the black folks that have been denied military promotions.
Your guns securely help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
.30 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And
you got to make the best of it.
You got to make the best of those songs. I'll figure out some dance to do to that song, you know. There's a dance in there for every song you've been playing. There's a dance somewhere. And I'm going to try to bring them all out. Yeah. All right. Let's go to my good friend, the kinder, gentler Republican. Some people say that person doesn't exist, but Ken Anderson is here, live on the air with me. How you doing, Ken?
Doing great, Lincoln Ware. Yes, I am the kinder, gentler Republican, so I do exist. And, I tuned into the YouTube, see your nephew in Texas. You only have one nephew in Texas. Is that right, or are you two in Texas? They sound like they're related.
I don't know why he calls me Uncle Lincoln. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to have to kick him out of the family.
Oh, I tell you, next time have a family reunion and don't tell him about it.
Right.
So, I will be at the walking club. Looking forward to it.
All right.
And if I walk with you, I promise I won't talk.
Okay, there you go.
And the other thing, too, I did want to bring up, this $1.776 billion slush fund that Trump was trying to set up. I'm glad to see that some of my fellow Republicans are seeing how wicked it is, and they're trying to stop it. So far, it's been delayed, but it needs to be taken off the table. And I want to ask the gubernatorial candidate, Vivek Ramaswamy, if he supports that. I'm sure he will probably say that he would, but that would be a terrible waste of taxpayer dollars.
I would love to be in a position to ask him that question.
Yeah. See, and I don't think he will, because I don't think he wants to cut ties with Donald Trump. So I think he'll support it.
Yep.
And it'll just show everyone out there, whether you're a Democrat or independent or Republican, how much a wrong choice Vivek Ramaswamy is for Ohio.
Oh, yeah. But I'm still mad at Amy Acton's people, too. I don't know why they won't bring her to the people. She pops in to these little bitty little events that's kept under wraps until she's gone. I can't. And I've talked to her people. We're going to set it up for Amy Acton to come on your show, but they won't come. I don't know. I don't know. Are they afraid I'm going to ask her something? Ask some questions that she don't want? I like Amy Acton. I think she was very soothing during COVID. You know what I mean? Listening to her every day at 2 o'clock with the governor, and her voice was just so soothing and relaxing. And here we are. She's running for governor. And I don't think DeWine likes Ramaswamy. I really don't, but he can't go against the Republicans.
Right. And I think that Amy Atkins, I think that she might be getting bad advice and might be thinking that the black vote, she's already got it wrapped up.
Yeah.
But they need to reach. And matter of fact, I'll see if I can reach out to David Pepper. He's on the ticket with her.
Right,
so maybe we could try to swing it that way.
Yeah.
But, I personally say I'm a Republican, but I'm not going to vote the straight Republican ticket.
Okay.
And Ramaswamy is one guy I'm definitely not going to vote for.
Okay. Let's hope not. I'm glad you said that,
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it real, man. I'm like Al Sharpton, keeping it real.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right, I'll see you Saturday, Ken Anderson.
Yes, sir. All right, take care. Bye.
All right, that's the kinder, gentler Republican, Ken Anderson, and he does exist. Yes. Al.
Respect, love, and blessings, Lincoln. Thanks for taking my call.
What's going on?
A whole lot. First of all, I just want to give props and respect to the men that speaking boldly, in the spirit.
Okay, Al. Deuteronomy 28 is breaking you up. You keep breaking up, Al.
No, I just wanted to say
You broke up again. I'm going to have to... You keep breaking up. Every time you get ready to say something, it cuts off.
I wonder who's doing that.
No, your phone. Nobody's doing it.
Okay, I'm asking the question.
Okay.
I wasn't blaming you.
Oh.
I'm asking the question. I wonder who's doing that. But anyway, I just want to give props and respect to the men that's speaking in the spirit of truth boldly, because there is a shift going on.
Okay, I gotta go. I don't know who's doing that. Somebody's doing
to jam
that.
his signal.
Right. I don't know who's doing that.
Telling us about Deuteronomy 28 for the 150th time.
Jeez, man, I tell you. All right. Vivek Ramaswamy made a controversial claim in a podcast that a black baby is probably safer in the inner city of Chicago than in the womb of his own black mother. Ooh, did he say that? Man. Jeez. I'm telling you, Ramaswamy's he's going in trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. You wait until he gets in there. He's going to be worse than Trump for Ohio. I'm telling you. He wants to shut down the colleges and all kind of stuff. Just wait, folks. Please don't let this guy get in, because this is going to be like a mini United States. if Ramaswamy gets in there. All right, let's go to Ray, then the white liar. Hold on, Ray. Let me take a break for news first. Then we'll come back to Ray and the white liar. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A man found guilty in the 2025 killing of a neighbor in Forest Park is learning his fate. Police say 18-year-old Jaden Smith went to a home on Northland Boulevard to address a bullying situation regarding his younger sibling. At the home's front door, Smith got into a verbal spat with the juvenile boy and, according to investigators, was fatally shot by the juvenile's father. He was found guilty on the charges in the case last month and yesterday was sentenced to 21 years to life in prison. Sentencing is being ordered for a man convicted on charges stemming from a vehicle crash that left 3 people dead in Butler County. The accident happened in December of last year near River Road and Hooven Avenue. Investigators say that Brandon Begley was speeding when he hit the victim's car. Begley pleaded guilty in April to 3 counts of aggravated vehicular homicide and was sentenced Monday to 9 years in prison. Many Queen City drivers are seeing dramatically lower prices at the pump this week. AAA reports the average price of regular fuel locally is now $4.02 per gallon. That's 51 cents less than a week ago. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz, your official talk station.
It is official, you understand me?
This music is sounding better and better, Terrence Howard.
Well, this is the one that you picked, Mr. Ware. It's one of the ones that you picked.
Okay,
so,
see, yeah. Okay.
So you might be a little partial to that one.
I didn't realize that's the one I picked.
Yeah, that's one of the ones, yeah.
All I know is it sounds decent.
Of
you
course,
know what I mean?
of course. Yeah.
All right, 513-749-1230. Ray, how are you today?
What's up, Lincoln B?
Not a thing.
First of all, I'm going to give you some props for playing both my songs within the 15-minute time frame. Love Ballad, and it's growing, right?
Yeah, it's growing.
Yeah.
The Temptations, we got that in. You can thank Chad for finding that, putting it in there.
Yeah. Now I'm going to get on you for making me wait 2 hours, Holmes. You made me wait till 6 o'clock.
When?
To
play this? Yeah, because you had the nerve to tell me what time you wanted me to play it.
So you going to make me wait 3 hours.
Yep.
All right, Holmes, I got you.
Yep.
Lincoln, couple things. Craig Melvin, I heard him talk to...
oh, man, he was horrible. That Craig Melvin was horrible.
I don't like him, Lincoln, because he's always trying to get I gotcha.
Yeah.
He's trying to make a name for himself.
Yeah,
he's already the host of the Today Show.
And what he wanted to do was let them see that he could do the hard interviews, hoping that he would get the big interview the next time instead of Savannah. So, he went in hard on her.
Yeah, I can't stand that man. And he wants to be the evening news for Channel 5. And he's doing that. I just cannot stand Craig Melvin. Well, a couple things. I was on hold. I want to ask, I want to talk to Iris and Julie, but I was going to tell Iris that down by Government Square was a success, I think, this year.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask her what was different this year than last year. Because, we were all getting on her and on these kids 2 years ago, but not a lot of props for what she did this year. So I want to thank her for what she did. I want to ask Julie that I saw on the news that there was a white cop was beating this black girl. And he was punching her about 4 or 5 times. And then this black cop came over and kind of put his hand in the way, but he didn't stop him.
No, right.
I want to ask Julie, can a cop intervene when another cop?
Yes, they can. I'm sure they can. I don't know, but that'll be a good question for Julie. And but I saw the cop run over there, and he was like, "Hey,"
Yeah.
But the guy was beating the hell out of that woman.
Yeah, and he didn't stop it. A black cop too. And see, that's one of the. I
couldn't tell whether he was black. You say he was black? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, he was black.
Okay.
He was black.
Okay.
But Lincoln, I'm a hero if a cop is getting the hell beat out of him, and I help the cop. I'm a hero, right? But when a cop is beating somebody and I jump in, I'm obstructing justice.
Yeah, you. What's the name of the cop in New York that got shot in the face? I can't think of his name, but anyway, yeah. Cops. I mean, they're kind of weird at times. If you go in there and pull somebody back, and they're beating somebody, they're gonna look at you like like you're not one of us.
Yeah, but you can't worry about that. You black first, and you're a human being first. And to see somebody getting the hell beat out of them by one of your coworkers, no, that's not cool. And I know the White Lion is on here, and I want him to hear this.
Oh, Serpico. Serpico is what I was thinking about. Serpico. Now go ahead.
Yeah, White Lion. Black folks. The only thing we've ever wanted in life is a fair shot, equal opportunity, and Trump has taken a lot of that away. And you're okay with Donald Trump taking equal opportunity and giving black folks a fair shot in life. That's one of the most basic things you can ask for, it's just to be treated equally. But you're not okay with that, White Lion. All right, Lincoln.
All right, thanks for you. You want to talk to him?
Hey, Lincoln.
I'd rather let you talk to him than me talk to him. Hold on. Ray, White Liar, here's Ray.
No, Ray, I heard your question, man, and I don't know how to get this through your head, bro, but I would love nothing more than I would love nothing more in this world for everybody to be equally. I can't help but sit back and
a racist. You voted for.
Well, you know what, Ray? At some point, at some point, you're going to have to look at what your side's doing and think, why are so many people voting against what you want to do? At some point, you're going to have to look in the mirror, dog.
No, those people have been guided by the wrong light. They've been brainwashed to believe that. The twins, the Rondulas, the Two Sweets, they've been brainwashed. Continue.
Now, you sit here and we talk about I don't want people to have equality and a fair shot. I'm sorry. I listen to this radio show every day, and all I hear about is how you guys are looking for black supremacy. You are it's like a weird flip-flop from
Wait, hold on. Stop it. When have you heard anybody say that? We're not looking for that.
Are you kidding me?
We're just trying to survive in this country with all the racist things that are going on to hold us back. We're just trying to survive.
That makes sense. You come off as the biggest Marxist I've ever met or listened to in my whole life. It is constant division, bringing up race, bringing up what your political party is.
If anybody's dividing anybody, it's you and Donald Trump.
Right, of course, because it's always someone else's fault.
Yes.
When you wake up and look in the mirror, didn't you get the memo the other day? The whole Trump bashing thing didn't work for you guys, but you continue to do it.
And we will continue to do it. As much as he messes things up, you'll hear it every day. When he F's up, I'm going to tell you about it. Ray, you there?
Lincoln, I thought I was talking to him. You put me on hold.
No, I didn't. I didn't put you on hold. I put you on I locked you in.
You're thinking it was him.
So that I wouldn't hang up when I put him on.
Go ahead, Ray. Yeah. I know he's blocking our conversation.
Oh,
Ray. That's
my
what
God.
he does.
Why would I want to block your conversation?
You actually heard what I said, White Lion.
I did. And Ray, I don't know. I don't understand, but I want nothing but the best for you, man.
Yeah, right.
To sit here and watch you see what I'm saying, see how he jumped in?
Yeah.
They don't want that, Ray. Him and his gatekeepers don't want that. There's only a select few here in Cincinnati.
All we want is equality. Open up the door and we'll get it ourselves. But don't close the door, put a padlock on it, and expect us to be happy about it.
Right, but you close the door on white people. If it's a white...
It depends on who's closing the door. If you closing the door on me, why shouldn't I close it on you?
See, then we're never going to get anywhere, man. We're never going to get...
Oh, so we're just supposed to sit back and take it and not say anything.
It's not what I call...
What?
Well, I'm sorry. I thought you put me on hold again.
Yeah, I did, but you're not on hold now.
But listen, there's nothing that's going to save anybody. So all this, we need to come together. We need to organize. Stop. You're not going to. Nothing is going to fix us. We are cooked. Stop crying about it. It's nobody else's.
Who cooked it? He says,
can I ask White Line a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ray, I would love to hear it. Yes, sir.
White Line, do you consider Donald Trump, Vivek Ramaswamy, a role model to you and your family and your people? Are they role models to you?
Listen, Ray, I understand. I'm going to answer it. Let me
answer the question.
I think what? What did he say? It's like cutting out. What?
Do you look at Ramaswamy and Donald Trump as idols, role models?
A role model to you, your family, and your people.
Ray, the only people that are role models to my family or me is me and my family. Ray, I don't look at Ray. They aren't my daddy like the Democrats are to you guys. Ray, I don't care who. Ray, I've never felt who the president was of the United States. What gas prices? Okay, cool.
You would rather
because of what you guys want, not because we like him. We don't like.
Well, why did you vote for him if you like him?
You would rather vote for a crook, a criminal, and a rapist and a racist than over Kamala Harris, who has nothing but good intentions for the United States of America. That proves who you are.
Ray, you saying that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden weren't crooks and they were
my God. You can't even begin. How are they crooks compared to Trump? No one's as big a crook as Donald Trump is. And
hey, I called in this show one time and I asked Lincoln, like, hey, man, what's Joe Biden doing for you? And you know the best thing he'd come up with was, oh, he's getting rid of menthol cigarettes. Yeah, what?
I don't even smoke. I said more than that. I don't even smoke.
Stop. Lincoln, you used to have to put a piece of paper up there to read off of it because you never knew.
I never knew what? What Joe Biden did?
That's what he was doing. You guys sit here and complain every day about your lives.
No one has ever done the things that they're supposed to do for us. They've never done it, and we don't plan on ever getting it. They can't even pass the Voting Rights Act in Congress, and we had the opportunity to do it, but they didn't do it.
All right, listen, man. I called in to talk about Virus Rowley making more money than the mayor.
No, thanks for your call. Unbelievable. That's how they do. When we make more money than somebody else, it's something's wrong. Black folks are not allowed to make money. If they do, there's something wrong. And she does not make more money than the mayor. She's got a contract that she has to pay people to work for her. So why y'all think they wrote her, Iris Rowley, out a check for $600,000, and she just takes it to the bank, puts it in there, and it's hers to spend? Are you kidding me? They pay for the food out of that money. They give the kids on the square. Oh, Ray is gone. Okay, Ray's sitting there, but I mean, that's what, it burns me up when he says stuff like, she's making more money than the mayor. She's not making more money than the mayor. She's not. Her sons are not making the amount of money that Channel 9 put on the I-Team report. They sent them the correct figures, and Channel 9 didn't use them.
Mr. Ware, so this is being reported by the New York Times. Pete Hegseth strikes female and black Navy officers from promotions list.
Yeah.
The Defense Secretary's decision to block the officer's promotion appears driven to be by his anti-diversity stance rather than based on merit. Now, what do you call that?
Yeah. That's closing the door.
In a move that disproportionately targets women and minority officers, Defense Secretary Hegseth recently blocked the promotions of 9 Navy officers who had been selected by a board of senior Navy admirals. And the story goes on and on, but you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah. I mean, they just flat out stopped the promotions of these black officers.
I mean, the fact that they've gutted the Voting Rights Act definitely affects black folks. We're targeted. We're being targeted. Of course we're always talking about it because it keeps happening to us. And you're just making things worse for black folks, this administration is. And we're just not allowed to complain about it because if we do, that means you're spreading the racism. What in the world is going on? If somebody comes to your house and sets it on fire, the fact that you called the fact that you're looking for help to put the fire out is the problem. You complaining about it and trying to get help is the problem, not the person that set your house on fire. It doesn't make sense to me.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that. It's got to be something. They should file a lawsuit. I don't know if they can do it. See, the military, so you can't do stuff that you could do as a civilian when you're in the service. But there's got to be a way they could sue his ass. I mean, come on. But the chain of command is there. They could end up in more trouble trying to go after Hegseth than they would just zipping it up and keep doing what they're doing. Unbelievable. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoop sent to you?
Man, you got more work, man. Upscale Events first. Oh, he called me today, too. Upscale Events First Friday is here again this Friday, proudly announcing a new collaboration with Black Politico 101, uniting to amplify impact, leadership, and excellence in the Black community. Come relax in a nurturing, supportive environment. And if you're up for the election, come out and get the word out about the upcoming race at the Willow Event Center, 7881 Coleraine Avenue, starting at 6 p.m. this first Friday. Come network with your constituents and beyond. Okay, there we go. I got to call Malcolm back. He called me this morning. I guess that's what that was about. Okay. Woo! Robin Roberts replaced on Good Morning America. Man, Robin Roberts. This whole TV landscape is changing. Yep. Robin Roberts out. Yes, that's Malcolm Timmons, James Muhammad. Oh, boy. Didn't Winkler have his entire family working in the courtroom when he was there? And the mayor came up. They were working at the clerk of courts, I think. And you have to give it to Aftab. He did what he said he was going to do, clean up the nepotism in the courthouse. Clerk of courts, he came in and fired people, left. He fired them as fast as Ramaswamy and Bezos did. Was it Bezos? What was the guy? It wasn't Bezos. What was the guy's name? The millionaire, the Tesla man. Lesbian Robin Roberts got fired during Pride Month. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Who the F is you guys? He's a racist. Kick his ass off to be pissing me off. What? I remember when Robin Roberts was on ESPN. Jesse, Yeah, she makes more than the man. They don't understand. She has to pay people. How many people she's got? She's got like anywhere from 10 to 15, maybe 20 people working for her. Those people get paid. And it comes out of that $600,000 that they don't realize. They think that's her money, and then anything else the city pays the people to work. It doesn't work like that. Did he let somebody in? Did you see anybody? WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And let's see. We've got Janice, Blade, Stefan, Ron Dula. Unbelievable. We got two right-wing conservatives and two liberals. Yes. All right, let's start with my favorite liberal, and nobody can say it better than Miss Janice. How you doing today?
I'm good, Lincoln. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Just listen to the White Lion rant. You know, if anybody's ever been trained in negotiations, you try to understand how the other party feels. Mm-hmm. And when I listen to him, first of all, I laugh every time I think about him because he came into our midst as a brother. He was talking like a brother.
Yeah.
He was probably pimp walking.
Yeah.
And because we did not go for his facade, for his character, he is furious with us now.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
He's really angry. Mm-hmm. Tells you a bit about his personality. He's a pretender. And so you have to be cautious of pretenders. But when I hear him go rant about black people, I think about the victims of the Epstein debacle. When people have been victims or something, you don't get to tell them when and what or how long they should feel bad about what happened to them.
And how they should feel.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
You should listen and figure out what can I do to make it better instead of further victimizing them. Now, like one of your callers said, all black people have ever wanted was to be left alone and to be able to move along in our lives the way we want to. Mm-hmm. We didn't really ask for anything, no more than what was due. So because we asked for something, because we've been victimized, we should be further victimized.
Right.
And he is furious. He cannot understand why we feel the way we feel.
Because he's never been. He's not like us. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's one thing I said. You know, when we went through our win-win negotiations training, we went through a whole lot of training about trying to see another person's point of view, whether you agree with it or not, because that's the only way you can get to a point to even negotiate. Is when you try to understand what a person feels. I can understand why some white people are racist, but I don't agree with it. I could talk to them about it because I understand why they feel the way they feel.
Yeah.
But I most definitely don't agree with it. But when you don't even try to understand what happened to someone, I'll go back to the Epstein victims again. You see how they're dragging them around, how they're further victimizing them, making them feel like they have something to be ashamed of.
Right.
And so when I hear people so adamant and angry about black people who have been victimized more than anybody that I know, I have to question them, and I have to treat them with a long-handled spoon because I don't trust them because they don't even want to understand. So when he calls in furious, I want to know what he's furious about.
What does he have to be furious about? Because we talk about Trump. He's mad because we dog Trump out every day. And I say, as long as he does something to be dogged out about, we'll dog him out every day. Simple as that.
Well, and I'll say to all the ladies out there, if you have a man who backs Trump, you better get your own gun because he's not going to protect you. If a man will not protect himself from another man, then you're in trouble, ladies. Because I want my man to be able to protect me from a no-good man like that.
Yes.
But if you agree with him, if your man agrees with him, you better put some eyes in the back of your head because you're not protected.
Right, and I would not listen to a show that if there was a show that they dogged Obama out every day and talked about all the bad things he was doing, I wouldn't listen to that show if I liked Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I wouldn't listen
years
to that
ago,
show.
I was on one of the sites of one of our well-known reporters, white reporters. I was on their webpage. I got off because of the racist stuff. I wasn't going to continue to participate.
Yeah, right.
I wasn't going to get on there and fuss with them because I know where they're coming from.
Right.
So I got off.
And he knows where we're coming from, so I wish he would get the hell off.
And we're coming from a victim's perspective. Right. We're not coming from the victimizer's perspective. So there's a difference.
Yes.
So that's why I got off that other, because they were the victimizers, and they don't even realize they are. All America would have had to do was to fess up with what they did, make black people whole again. That's what negotiations is for. And then move on. We wouldn't be where we are today if America had just confessed what they did, like the United Nations said for them to do, which they opposed. They can't even go along with what the United Nations says about our country.
Do you remember which news reporter that was?
Yes, website? I do, but I'm not going to say her name.
Oh, it's a female.
Yes.
Does the first name start with a T?
No.
Okay. Could that have been? Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was some ugly stuff. So I said, let me get off here because if I say something, because I have to say something. But I got off. You got to know where you are, too. You have to kind of navigate.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Janice. Okay. It's always good talking to you.
Take care.
The voice of reason, Janice.
Mr. Ware, I was on the fence about playing some audio that I got recently.
Oh, yeah. We forgot about that.
Not from yes. It's some new audio I got. But since White Lion called in, I think it fits perfectly in what we're talking about.
Let's hear it.
I'm not making this video to start a race war. I'm making this video because I think one of the biggest reasons this country keeps ripping itself apart is because people have forgotten how to listen to pain without making it about themselves. And from the outside looking in, something I've noticed over and over again is that a lot of black people are not asking to be worshipped. They're not asking for pity. They're not asking for special treatment. A lot of the time, most of the time, they're just trying to explain what life has felt like for them and their families. And somehow, the second those conversations start, everything turns into a debate. No listening, no understanding, no curiosity, a debate. Are you sure it was racism? Well, that happens to everybody. Just get over it. My family struggled too. You're playing victim. You're dividing people. That was a long time ago. Just work harder. And it's like, damn, can somebody speak about pain without immediately being cross-examined like they're in court?
Man, he was talking to the white liar.
That was a white guy, by the way.
Yes, I know it. It was a white guy talking about the white liar. He hit the nail on the head with that one. Yes. And we had a couple of more cuts from yesterday, and we didn't get a chance to get to them. You want to set them up there?
We can get to them after the break.
Oh, that's right. Dang, it's time to. These breaks roll up awfully fast. I guess because I'm late on the last one, the next one comes up real fast. If I stayed on time, they wouldn't pop up that fast. Am I telling the truth?
Hey, listen, I'm not going to complain about how you run your show, Mr. Ware.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis.
Terrence, the poorly educated can't comprehend facts or common sense. Yes, that's right. That is very true. Unfiltered mindset.
They believe the more freedom we get, the less they get, which just doesn't make sense.
Yep.
And a lot of them think that we're just going to get angry and just take over and start violently attacking them.
Yeah, that's what they think.
And that's far from the truth. We're just trying to live normally. Just live a normal life. Get normal opportunities, just like everybody else. That's it.
Yep. They vent and spew their hatred. Look at Pam Bondi. Bondi, yeah. She was in a closed session.
Somebody said blacks can be racist. Blacks can be bigots, but we can't be racist. Racism is who controls the power structure, who controls the laws, who controls the businesses. That's what racism is, and they use it against minorities. Yeah. That's racism. But you could be a bigot. You can say, no, I don't want a white guy marrying my daughter. You know, that's bigoted. That's different, you know.
Yep. And it's a lot of them out there to say that, too. Let me tell you. I don't think Janice has signed up to be on YouTube yet.
She's been trying to get in and comment on the live. She says she can watch the video, but she can't comment in the chat. So she's.
Did she register? Did she subscribe?
I asked her. She said yes. She said she subscribed.
Huh.
And I tried to, guide her. Maybe some young folks can help her out. That's in her family.
Black working class versus black talent at 10. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Like Miss Janice said, if you don't like the conversation, leave. Don't watch Fox because it makes me regurgitate. Okay.
The rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
.30 WDBZ, Lincoln Ware. It's Tuesday. Yes, it is. And the Black Music Walk of Fame will unveil the people who will get the star on the Black Music Walk of Fame tomorrow at the casino at 1:00. Oh, yeah, by the way, since I'm talking, I need you to hold it down for 15 minutes for me tomorrow. Can you do that?
I might be able to do that, Mr. Ware. 15 minutes? Oh,
yeah.
You're asking a lot, Mr. Ware.
I just need to leave at a quarter to
15 minutes? Oh, boy.
I see, if the lines were packed just like this,
yeah,
you could breeze through it with no problem.
Now, you said you got to leave 15 minutes early?
Yeah. I got to leave at 12:45.
I got to make sure Chad is available.
You could probably sit right there and do it then. It'll be after the break. You just sit there and talk.
Okay.
You don't need Chad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
15 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay.
15 minutes. You can play some cuts if nobody's on the line.
Yeah.
But I'm going to make sure I leave them full for you tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
All right. How about that?
All right. Let's move along. Let's see. Boy, let me pick my poison here. Blade, Elijah, Stefan, Ron Dula. I'm not familiar with Red. Let me go to Red. Red, how you doing?
Hey, Lincoln, what's going on, my man?
What's up?
Hey, man, I heard the topic was going on, man, and, it's sad that racism still exists these days in 2026, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that white people are still that way, man. Me and my girlfriend, we went to Bob Evans up in Western Hills yesterday morning, Lincoln, for breakfast. She's white, and I'm black. And so, man, we walked in, man, and this lady across from us, she could not stop staring at us. Her mouth was pretty much just wide open, like, and I'm looking at, I keep looking at her, and she's staring, couldn't stop staring at us. And then another couple was doing the same thing, man, staring at us. So anyway, the waitress, she was white. She never came back and asked us, was everything okay? I was drinking coffee, and she went and topped everybody's coffee cup off but mine. She never came back and refilled my coffee cup or nothing. And it made me feel real uncomfortable, man, that, that white people are like that these days. It's really sad, man. We didn't do nothing. We just coming in to eat breakfast, man.
You got to call those people out, Red. You got to say, hey, you filled everybody else's coffee. What about mine?
Yeah, I wanted to, but she didn't get a tip. We always tip,
Yeah.
And I told my girlfriend, I said, well, she ain't getting no tip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just sad that they like that. Like I said, the lady across from us, her mouth was wide open, and I wanted to say, what are you looking at? But I didn't,
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to stoop down to their level.
Right.
Sometimes they want us to stoop down to their level. But, we didn't. But, it just made me feel uncomfortable. Like I said, this is the Bob Evans up in Western Hills, man, and it made us feel real uncomfortable. I wanted to call the manager, but I said, no, we just ain't going to go back, man.
Yeah. That's the best treatment for that.
Yeah, we just won't go back.
All right, Red, that's a good thing. Thank you for calling. Are you a first-time caller?
No, it's been a while.
Okay.
I've called before, but it's been a while.
All right. Well, good talking to you, Red.
All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. That's Red. And, I would have called her out. But not leaving a tip probably hurt her more than calling her out. He hit her in the pocket. That's what you do. All right. Stefan.
Anyway.
Stefan.
What's up, Brother Lincoln?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, good brother, man. How you been doing, man?
I'm hanging in there.
Man, I'm down here at Kroger's, man, right now down in Walnut.
Uh-oh.
The young dude that got mace coming out of Kroger's.
I knew when you said where you were, I said, uh-oh, what happened down there?
He got mace. They told him to leave, and he was holding his ground, and they sprayed that mace in his face. Yeah. I'm walking up on Lisa Reese right now, too. I'm in a walking mode today, brother. Something that you always do. But Brother Lincoln, I called in and let you know to talk about a couple of things real quick. Congratulations to Raphael Prophet being a VP of the Democrat Party, a part of the chair and leadership.
Oh, okay.
That's good. I voted
good.
on him.
Okay.
I voted for him. And that's good. Now we got to make sure everything is in the right alignment of doing the right thing, brother. Doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Making things happen for the community.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that for Raphael.
Yeah. How you doing? And another thing, and we talk about voting registration, and we talk about how they played us. Like, we need to understand that there is an all-out assault on black people. They're rolling us back, Lincoln, to pre-1964 Civil Rights Act, pre-1965 Voting Rights Act and Civil Rights Act, and 1968 Fair Housing Act, Lincoln. And we really got to realize that instead of we worried about what a black woman is making, but we ain't worried about helping the black community about why it's so important to get residents to vote.
Yeah.
And not just get residents to vote, Lincoln. We got to start engaging.
I'm past registering to vote. I want the people who are registered to vote. If the people who are just registered to vote, if they would all come out and vote, we would need to be pushing people to register to vote.
But hold on, Brother Lincoln. You got to push that, too, at the same time, because some people ain't registered to vote.
Yeah.
But when I say that about getting people to register to vote, we get the people, the one that never did get registered to vote. Because when you get roll call or pushed off, what they call it,
Purged. Yes.
Purged off the roll call list. You got to do it all over again. So, Lincoln, they missed the engagement part, Brother Lincoln. The engagement, why you should vote. See, if I see Lincoln Ware and I got you ready to vote, brother, next thing you know, I'm not engaging with you about who is the politics, who is the about politics, who are the politicians, and what I need to do. See, if we're not doing, they're missing the engagement part after the registration, Lincoln. That's what we're missing. And it's real sad and sick. But we worried about what a black woman is making, but we ain't worried about 3CDC giving up $28 million to Port Authority, $28 million to another entity. We missing that part, but we don't argue about or find out why the white man keep on doing all this, and we up on our watch. And some people know about it, ain't saying nothing about it. But we worried about what a black woman is making. Who gives a damn what she getting? Focus on the real problem.
Well, that's because, look, when the black person is doing what they've been doing forever, don't you think this is not the largest contract given to a person by the city? Are you kidding me?
No, it ain't.
But they, normally it's all white people to get the big contracts and stuff like that. And when a black person does it, then they get all bent out. What? There's something illegal going on here. This is something, nepotism, something's going on here.
But guess what, Brother Lincoln? They can't stop it. You can talk about it, but you can't stop it. It's already in place.
Yeah.
So move on. But Lincoln, two things, Lincoln. Do the other side of y'all station. Do that promote voting heavenly?
Yes.
Like how you do it on your. Do they do that on the young station? Listening?
And now I don't know about the Wiz, but on the 100.3, I know they do. The same way I do on Sundays over on 100.3. That liner is in there for everybody. So. Yeah, they do it over there. I don't know about the Wiz. I'm not a big.
I think the Wiz need to do it to get.
I'm sure they do over there. I'm sure.
I'm sure. But I'm just saying, sure. We need to make sure positive because once we get that, I love the laugh. The laugh is like Stephon on or something. Thank you, brother.
If you see Terrence, if you see Supreme walk by, pull him in here. Tell him I need him for a second.
See, I like that, Lincoln. I like that, Lincoln. You do a follow-up. See, some people
I'll
do
ask
follow-up.
But I'm sure they promote people to register to vote. I'm sure they do.
And not just saying register to vote, but engage with the people, too. At the same, engagement is a big word I like to use now because we got to engage with each other. Because we don't. Who do we got? People don't know who to vote for and why should I vote for. Why local level is important to vote for. See, Lincoln, I'm just using my precinct executive position I'm in now that I got finally elected, brother. I got to make sure I'm doing the right job that I need to do.
Now,
so
you're the ones that need to engage with the people, the precinct executive.
That's why I'm on your radio station and engaging with the people that's listening in right now. But, Brother Lincoln, two more things. My page got hacked, but I'll be back Monday. They put me, somebody hacked my page, but you can see my page, but I can't react or interact with y'all guys, but don't worry about it. Hawkeye Community News got another page, so y'all want to interact on there, y'all can. But Lincoln, another thing, Lincoln,
The NAACP, I like Whitehead. I ain't got nothing against him, brother. But I always speak my mind. That's me. I don't kiss ass. I don't do none of that. But they got 100. I ain't gonna say 100. I heard that mobile unit, voting registration unit, costs over $300,000. A lot of money.
Okay.
And that's a lot of money been sitting for that. That van, that bus needs to come out at every event what's going on. It needs to. I love to laugh.
Well, I don't know. Well, what you say 300,000? Well, I know they have computers. They have computers in there. They probably have to have some type of 5G system in there.
10G.
So I mean, I could see it costing up in the money a little bit. I haven't seen it. I've never seen it inside and things like that.
It's bad. It's real nice.
Okay, well then it's worth $300,000 then.
It's worth. Dale Mallory told me how much something like that cost. I'm like, how much that cost? He told me, and I give him kudos for that. Some people keep stuff to themselves, and they hate to mention stuff or say something. But all this stuff when we going through in the neighborhood, Lincoln, and through this voting stuff, we gotta wake up to reality, Lincoln, because guess what? Who's gonna suffer? The youth gonna suffer more than adults.
All right, I gotta go. You've been on too long, man.
Hey, Lincoln, I appreciate you, brother. Lincoln, you know you love your boy, so guess what? I love you back. Nothing you can do about it.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna do
my best. All right, we got Elijah, Blade, and One Night Stand. And after the break, that should take us to the top. See, I'm going to leave your lines like this tomorrow, Terrence Howard. I'm going to leave it just like that. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, and we'll go to Elijah, Blade, and One Night Stand on 1230 The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
Woo! No, I'll catch him another time. I know he's going to say, yeah, we promote that. I know the answer. Stefan just don't know the answer. Oh, boy. Vernon Jordan says $300K and then have black precincts with less than 10% turnout. Sounds like a colossal waste of money to me. Oh, boy. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Hard Rock Casino, Seabreeze. You miss a minute, LaDonna, you miss a lot. How could you fall asleep listening to this, LaDonna?
Man, a midday nap, huh?
Yeah.
Was it right after you ate lunch? You had a big lunch? What happened?
She probably fell asleep when Ponytail Wells was on.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
Maybe that's what it is. My coffee is still kicking in at this point.
Yes, he did, Seabreeze. a voter recall for the precinct executive. Following what, James Muhammad? Mr. Mushroom, jeez. Where did I see One Night Stand? I saw him somewhere. I think it was at that play with the railroad guys, the red caps, and they used they were throwing the N-word around like nobody's business, and a lot of white folks left. At intermission, they left and didn't come back.
That's not good.
Time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 AM The Buzz, your talk station.
Is that one of my songs I picked? Okay. See this stuff? I know what I'm doing. You know, it wasn't a whole lot to choose from, but I tried to find the best ones that I could.
Actually, there is more.
Oh, more?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I'll pull it up one day and we'll get to it.
Yeah, these will last us for a while. 1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati. Why don't they just let us play what we pay to play the music, but I guess we don't pay them to play
YouTube is a different animal altogether. So, no. What's going to happen is they'll just cut the video feed, number one. Number two, let's say if we were monetized, the money that we made, they would have to go to the original artist that sing the song.
Oh, boy. So
it'll just be a bad situation.
Man, I tell you, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's go to Dull Knife. Better known to many as Blade. What's up, Blade?
Hey, how's it going, buddy? You still going down with the insults? You know, you're on YouTube now. You know, your show can be canceled. If you talk against people. So you got to be careful.
Oh, you can talk against people.
It's not loose like Facebook. On YouTube, you got to be very, very careful. Very careful. Hey, man, just wanted to have a call in a while. Good show, man. Hey. I know we only talk about what's in style. Why didn't I talk about your girl's mama? Have they found her mother?
Whose mother?
The newscaster woman. Remember that?
Oh,
Remember that story?
Savannah Guthrie. No, they have not found her. She's dead somewhere, but they just want to find the body, the bones, and have some closure on it.
What's your source that she's dead?
I just know she's dead.
What's your source? So
I don't have a source. I have a feeling. And I'm feeling that she's dead.
Well, she hasn't said it. So
why would somebody just want to keep her a prisoner and not get any money, or not just keep her? Take care. What are you going to take care of? How old is she? 81? I don't know. Take care of somebody. You're not asking for money, and you just have.
You heard that she was dead.
You hear all kind of stuff. I haven't heard she's dead. I'm just thinking she's dead.
You don't know. You don't know.
I don't know for 100% for sure, but I'm telling you, I think Savannah has even come to the conclusion she's dead.
Has Savannah called and told you?
She so much as said so in interviews. They said, we just want you home. We want you home so we can have closure.
Well, also, I'm just calling to let you know, good show, man. Your show is different from all the liberal shows. You still got the same script, but yours is different. And it's still, after your show, there's no other. So keep on doing what you're doing and get somebody to clip your show on YouTube so you can get it monetized and make some little money, man. Just don't do stuff. You don't do stuff for free. I know you get free stuff.
We're out in front of you, Blade. Trust me. We always think ahead here.
Okay, good. Because what your buddy was trying to do, you done it to make money. He had to go get a real job. What's up, bro?
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Someone said she is dead. Oh, I forgot about that. It's been too long. Yeah, they probably killed her. Yeah, whoever took her, I don't think they just held her till she died. They probably killed her. Or she was just so traumatized she had a heart attack and died. Somebody come into your house at midnight and into your bedroom and snatch you out. That's going to, if you up in age too, that's going to do something to your heart. And then she left without a medicine and all that stuff. There's no way she's alive. It's just no way. Elia.
Man, you don't bother me. You don't bother me with that nonsense because the reality is saying something else.
In reality, what is it saying?
it's saying that you're like Al was getting ready to say. Al was trying to say that he's thankful for the strong spiritual brothers who are around on the earth who call into the show because they're part of the change that the Most High made. He gave mention about. So I'm looking at this thing change before my eyes. I'm looking at how wild, what's the guy, the White Jesus guy?
White Lion? White Lion?
Yeah, White Lion.
Yes.
He sounds like a mad fool. Because he's calling in to a station, and you can tell that he's calling based on stereotypes.
Yes, yes.
And what he's heard, and the legends. And it's got him looking like a damn fool.
Well, at one point, I think he wanted to be black, and he was never accepted, and so now he's lashing out.
And he only needs to read our scriptures, which is now called white, Holy Bible, and read where it says somebody like him is saying, we inherited lies and things that are not true. And they're going to turn to the people upon whom the blessing was placed. And that's us. We're the royalty of the earth. And they're showing that for darn near 1,000 years, they've been ruthless killers. Since the time of Abel, where the first blood you read about in the Bible was shed, that's them killing us. So, we know what time it is now to turn back to the only one there is. Okay. And he's going to take care of business.
And that's Yah. That's Yahweh.
He would do so.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. So, all
right.
Making, I would suggest, though, that you not get caught up in Babylon, or today was called Egypt. And I noticed how you say that you're not in captivity, but you say what you can do and what you can't do. And the white boy, they don't be saying it. They be saying what they want to do, and they do it. So
they love to hear you guys
on the right side.
They love to hear you say you're in captivity. They love that. Oh, at least we got one in captivity.
I don't mean what you or them mean. I mean that until I'm solely back in the government of our Creator, that is captivity.
What is the government of our Creator?
What?
You said until you back into the arms of our government's Creator.
Yeah, the one who created this whole thing, the one who said, "Let there be light," and all the other things he said for those first 7 days.
Okay,
that's the one.
I'm out of time. I want to get to one night stand before the top of the hour, so I gotta go.
Well, he can wait, really.
No, thanks for your call. One night stand, how you doing?
My brother from another mother, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Where did I see you last? I saw you somewhere not long ago. Where was that?
Yeah, nope, I ain't telling you because you like to snitch and tell every damn thing. Nope.
I think it was at the play, at the Playhouse in the Park.
I ain't telling you nothing.
I think that's where it was.
Well, we'll keep them guessing, Lincoln. We'll keep them guessing. I ain't telling you nothing. And a shout out to my man Terrence, the real Terrence. I like him. That boy got some intelligence on him, man.
He just never goes anywhere, so people can.
Yeah, he must read. He must read a lot of books or something.
He never leaves home, so he probably does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got a comment for Red. I think it was you got the white girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
who had the bad service.
Yeah.
Yeah. For one thing, you can't stop people's opinion on you or anybody. They got this built-in thing, so it don't matter. He didn't have to prove nothing. But that's the thing. What he should have done with the service, though, he should have addressed the manager.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What I'm thinking is whoever the waitress was, a learned behavior. She served black people before, and they don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They just accept it, and she don't care about your money. You know, she there to make money.
Well, yeah.
So if she get bad service, that means she don't want your money.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She knows that if you serve somebody well, they'll tip you well.
That's correct. So what he should do, what I do is, I do this with black, when I'm being serviced, like at a restaurant, whether they black or white, and I'm getting poor service, I always talk to the manager.
Okay.
You always talk to the black people. We are forgiving, and we're too sensitive.
One night stand, I'm out of time, but I appreciate your call.
All right.
And I know it was Playhouse in the Park where I saw you.
Dang, maybe. I might see you Saturday.
Okay, all right. Thanks for your call. A little wicked laugh there. That's going to do it for me. Sharpton is next. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 right here, 1230 The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station.
Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com.
We are 1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
Represent those of Radio 1 and Core.
All right. All right, Spody Yodi. Spody Yodi.
Why did you waste so much time with Elijah? You could have just got him.
I know.
I'm like, what are you doing?
He's just crazy. He's just lost. He is lost. Man. Those Hebrew Israelites got him caught up.
It's nice to know that people think I read, you know? I appreciate that.
Not that I know of. Somebody said Lincoln wasn't one night stand almost your brother-in-law. I don't know.
Keeping it real with the world's civil rights leader, the Reverend Al Sharpton.
All right. I'm back. I don't know about one night stand being almost my brother-in-law. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. It could only be one of Sharon's sisters that's single. I don't know. Was it Bonita? I don't know. I don't blame Terrence Howard's people for keeping him in. He's good. He's a good-looking man.
Okay, I kind of heard that while talking to Owen over here.
I think Sandra Jones, it's got S. Jones. I don't know whether it's Sandra Jones or not, but it says, I don't blame Terrence Howard's people for keeping him in.
Oh.
He's a good-looking man.
Oh, my handlers, you saying?
Yeah,
okay.
I guess your female handler keeps you in, is what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I thought you said he dated your sister-in-law. When did I say that? I don't remember that. Could Al Sharpton's intro music get you demonetized since? Yeah. I don't know if Sharpton's music was supposed to be playing. Sharpton's music. I don't know if that was supposed to be playing when I was talking to Ronnie. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'll you know what? I think that's when they repeat it, it's like a repeat of
the instrumental, like
that little sample where they just repeat it. I don't think that'll affect it.
Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure. if they're still on, then it looks like we're still good because normally it'll just kick you off of YouTube. But if they're still good, they're still on. It shouldn't be an issue. If Al can get away with it on YouTube, just doing like a instrumental repeat, it's the term is slipping my mind. But maybe we can do some workarounds, Mr. Ware. But I'll have to look into it. Yeah.
Seabreeze, Brent, that's why Lincoln kicked you out of the family. That's all right, Seabreeze. With friends like you, I don't need friends, Seabreeze. Oh. Brent, yeah. Miss Nettie keeps him indoors. Who is Chocolate Girl Wondering 69? I just want to know who she is. Who is she? Who is that chocolate girl? What's the worst? The music Lincoln's forced to play or the non-responsiveness of the chat? People seem to be responding to everybody. I don't, for 99% of the people on here, I don't think it's a problem because I see you commenting on people on what they say. It might be more of a hassle than Facebook, but I see it. All right, folks, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back. Don't forget Thursday, the Queens of Local 12 will be on. Oh, yeah. Aaliyah Hodges, whose brother plays on Beyond the Gates. She'll be in here. Morella Porter. And she's a looker, let me tell you. And Sydney Hawkins. She's the newest person over in Local 12. She's been here a couple of years. I've never met her in person before. And she's worked over there for 2 years. We've never met. I only come in there for a couple of hours on Wednesday. And that's the extent of my time spent at Local 12. A couple of hours on Wednesday. All right, I'm out, folks. Bye, ya. Okay, Terrence.
At the R&B Hall of Fame Foundation, he sends me stuff all the time, and I read it, and I want him to know that I get it.